Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Gazza's Koi Pond Live. I hope you're all good and I hope you've all had a good week. Excuse me, trying to get comfortable. You good guys? How you all doing?
Yeah, all good, mate.
Yeah,
Thank you.
This rain not washed you away yet? No? Well, you've been working outside, mate. You've been managing to stay dry.
Yeah, I've been quite cold this week actually with all the mud on my boots.
No, I got wet through this morning.
Sorry, that's me playing a loop back in background. Right, guys, quick introduction from myself, and then we'll be right back after this. At the back. Yeah, she is. This would have, if I were going to pick this show, there you go, guys. I would have picked that one. Still got a lot more up to come. Nice pattern, nice separation. Look at that, beautiful fish. And again, check this out, guys. This is something else. That is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. Nice wild common trout coming up for a piece of bread. Perfect. Let's have a look at his koi facility again and look at this full cherry blossom. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get from the other side so we've got the sun behind us so that you can see this, but this is absolutely stunning. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Without further ado, I'll get us inside, have a look round, and let you see what you think. Catches in it. So in this whole complex, the fish is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. One bat after another. Really nice, exactly there. I'll go back, guys. So, what's everybody been up to? What have you been up to this week, Daz?
Oh, I have been constructing the mother of all koi houses for my good friend Mad Dog. He'll be on his channel shortly when he's edited it all. It's spring. Yeah, there's a lot of editing to do. But yeah, it's been a really good.
Have you filmed everything you've been doing then?
Sorry?
Have you filmed everything that you've been doing as well? That's
yeah.
I look forward to seeing that. That'd be good.
Yeah. It's
about
epic.
yourself, Michael? What have you been up to, mate? Oh, good.
Yeah, I put a big wave maker in the pond.
Yeah, she's in.
Yeah.
What's the fish thinking to it? Enjoying it?
Like I say,
Koi surfing.
They're feeding, and like I say, it's blasting. Like I say, it's 48,000 litres an hour.
Wow.
Ooh, that's some serious turnover then. So what have you noticed difference in pond then?
A lot more movement. A hell of a lot more movement.
So when you say wave maker, mate, I'm assuming it doesn't actually make waves. It's flow, is it?
Flow.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's been out with his Hawaiian shorts and shirt on.
It's what's it called? It's pushing water around. There's no dead spots now at all.
Oh, that's good.
So
Doing all the muck-up.
that's work then. It's literally shifting and moving everything around now.
Yeah.
You're not getting no settlement on bottom of pond.
No.
Sweet. That's good, mate. That's what we wanted to happen with it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what sort of wattage does it use? Does it use a lot of wattage, mate?
48 watts.
48.
But I've closed down.
Compared to what you had with the spray bar that you had doing similar job, what's your difference?
255 watts, I think that was.
Yeah.
So technically now by having your UV back on and that, you're still using less watts than what you were running that one pump.
Spray bar, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like I say, I've closed down the little fish tank as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
Did you get rid of all the
Placos?
plecos?
No, they go in at the weekend. No, they go in next month to a friend. But what's it called? I'm giving them away to a guy who's got a shop. But I've got some other ones coming in place of them.
How can you be shutting the tank down if you're getting more fish?
I know, but these are Snow White Plex from a different bloodline.
It's an addiction, Mick.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that to go with the Snow White plates that you've already got?
I've only got two. But
But you still got them.
But I
The
gave,
babbies, they are still young out there.
I gave Johnny 2 or 3, and he's got a trio out of them. So you might be lucky and get a male.
Ooh, sweet.
Because like I say, I've got loads more coming. I've got loads more Super Reds coming, and I've got loads more Snow Whites coming.
That should be good then. Nice one.
Yeah.
Look forward to that. I don't know. Let me know, guys, in the comments below if you can see a bit of a difference in the old camera shot from myself, good or bad. Let me know if you think it's good. I'll just stop there and don't bother putting any comments up at all. Sorry, got some new toys to play with as well. What we got? Topics to discuss this evening, gentlemen. Anything? We have got one. We have got one topic for discussion this evening, which is something I brought up at the kind of the back end of last week's live, where we had a little bit of a chat about organising and sorting out a trip to Adam Byers. After speaking with Amanda on Wednesday and having a quick chat with her, I spoke with Adam today. He called me back. We had a bit of a natter and a bit of a chat. So what we're doing and what we're going to be organising is a trip down for 15 people. I have 5 already, and there are people people that said were interested in last week. The messages that have come through, you obviously already have your place already. But what I'm going to do is to make it fair for everybody, for anybody else, is we're taking 15 in total, or we're going with 15 in total. However we choose to do it, whether we're going to do it as in one bus trip, or whether we're going to do a mini bus, or whether we're going to get groups of people in cars and go down. Oh, peace out, yo. But see what we do, see what we can come up with. That's the idea. So we've got 3 dates to pick from. And anybody that might be interested or might be wanting to come along and join in and come down with myself, Daz, Mick, Jeff and Colin, possibly Mike KH as well. We're looking at maybe 5 or 6 of us, 100% are definitely going. But these are going to be the 3 dates that we're going. And we're going to see what works best for everybody else. We're going to be having the 15th, the 22nd, or the 29th of April next year. So it's one to put in your diaries for the future. If anybody's interested, send me an email, send me a message. Ideally, if you send me an email, then we can organize that and we can get it sorted out. And I will give that email address out right now so that people know who to and where to come for it. Just bear me 1 second. So if you can send me an email to Gaz, that's Gazs, Koi Pond 1, all one word, KOIPOND 1 at virginmedia.com. If anybody's interested and anybody wants to come, drop me a message, telling me how many you've got in your party, how many you would like to come with, if it's perhaps maybe yourself and your partner or one other guest. First come, first served. And then what we're going to do is, if I end up with way more than what I need, we're going to take lots and draw them out and pick them at random. So there's no biased opinion or somebody saying, well, I wanted to go, but we're just going to do a draw and pick people out. If that works for you and you're interested, let me know.
You've got four right now. Skeggs, Twisted, West Brom, and Dave from Koi Karma. Stick
me an email. I'm not responding to anybody on here or in the chat, as far as I'm concerned. Stick me in it. stick me an email in, and then we'll know them 100%. Can't do the 15th, right? So, but like I said, we can work out whichever's best that suits everybody. Hopefully, then there might be people that can't make it on the 15th, the 22nd, and 29th, but whoever can make it, and you can attend any one of those free dates, let me know. Drop me an email, and we'll get something picked up and get something sorted out. Adam has said he could cater for 20, but if he caters for 20, then it'll be a lot more difficult. He won't be able to get as much one-to-one time with us all, and there might be a lot of questions that people want to ask. And it means him and Amanda would be spread too thin for him to be able to give everybody what they deserve. And what he wants to do is take us around, show us everything, showcase the building, showcase the fish. The reason for going in April is if anybody wants to purchase, he will have a new good batch of Tosai fish that will be available, and we'll be one of the, not the first peoples for purchasing them, but one of the first groups to be there to pick them and have a look at the Tosai that he's got available. So those are the dates, 15th, 22nd, 29th. Let me know what you can do. If it works for you, sweet, and then we can get something sorted out. So that's that one sorted out. So 15th, 22nd, 29th, 2023, a 15 people total trip down to Adam Byers Koi Farm, where we'll be showing around and giving all the insides, outsides, backsides, you name it, and as much information as you want to get or Adam wants to share, which I'm looking forward to. I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. But it's something to think about and be involved in and enjoy come next season. So
yeah.
That's the first one. Hit me up, email. Again, it is gazzaskoipond1@virginmedia.com.
And we could.
I do have one or two people that I said they were interested on Facebook. If it comes to it and we have to have a few more, I can contact Adam again and see if he's happy for us to do that. So there may be a possibility we push to 20. I don't want to turn around and say to Adam and Amanda, there's 20 coming, and then only 10 people turn up. So if you come in and we're ordering a vehicle to get us all there in a whatever, or if we're all meeting up separately, sweet, whichever it is, we'll sort some out. But if everybody sticks me in an email with your contact details, and I can get back to you, give you a call, speak to you all about it, and we can get something organised, transport. If there's local people that want to pick up, meet up, swing up, car share, whatever, share the load a little bit, we'll sort whatever we need to do. But that's the first topic done and sorted. I think. Anything you guys want to add?
Yeah, like I say, we could always do a unofficial little bit of a growing show if people want to buy a fish kind of thing, and they buy a fish. We could always say 6 months or a year later, if we can, do a picture show with them.
Well, that is one other thing I did have a chat with Adam about as well. I did mention to him in the near coming future that I might be interested in doing a growing show. I'm hoping that perhaps maybe Adam and Amanda would be happy to provide said fish for a growing show. Whether or not it'll be as big as any that is ever done in the past, I don't know. But let's see. Something else I would be very interested in doing. And there are one or two fish that I do particularly want in my pond, and a couple that I want to move on to replace them with some better quality. And I'm interested in, I personally, when I go down there, I'm interested in looking at a shower.
Yeah,
That's
me too.
Me too.
He's got some very nice
show. Side from up north Koi got. That's what I'm, thinking about.
I mean, and that's it.
It's going to go on all night, isn't it?
If it can cater for, say, 15 people, and it wouldn't. I mean, if you're going to buy the quality of shower or whatever fish they wanted of that kind of quality, we understand it wouldn't be
You've
cheap.
got to leave some for us. You can't have them all yourself.
Yeah, Mick will be going there and purchasing every show that he's got.
Yeah,
He's already said he's saving. He's starting to save from now. When he goes down there, he's coming back with a whole pond full of them. So
yeah, I've got what's it called? I've got them two beautiful. Well, that Shiro in that Tancho shower in there. That's really nice. I do like it.
They're looking good, mate. Already, though, aren't they? They're already starting to take.
Yeah.
Already starting the colours starting to come out. There's that little bit of extra.
I don't like it still. That Benny Kikuru.
Oh, I think that'll be nice.
That
Changing.
That is changing.
What's not to like?
Yeah, he's such a fussy bugger, isn't it? Well, it's not a tank or a shower, is it? So, I mean,
Deutsch fish.
Yeah.
Right, we'll have a quick run through on some comments and we'll catch up with everybody because we've got quite a fair few coming in. He does, I've just noticed there, Vince has put further down, he has some awesome shower. He does, Vince. It really does. Some of the stuff that we've been looking at online is some crackers. Oh, cheeky donut.
Yeah, the wife just come back from the fair. She's upstairs being sick.
Which now means being sick, is she?
Yeah, she doesn't do very well. She's been on too many rides.
Too many rides and too many donuts and too many donuts. We've got a yo cupcakes with a cupcake and some of them. Hey, how about that? You like that, mate? We've got a hi all from Hillsley. We've got hi all you lovely people from Koikama. How you doing, Dave?
Hi, Dave.
Good. How you doing, Hillsley? How you right, mate? We've got hi you lovely ponders from Carol Lawsey. I hope you're well.
Hi, Carol.
David Cook says, hello, Gaz, Mick and Daz, and all in the chat. How are you doing, Dave?
How you doing, Dave?
Hi, David.
Vince predicts the future. Is Gaz going to be on time tonight? No, sorry.
No,
I don't.
sorry.
Well, truth be told, Daz was in. He's been grafting all week. He's been doing a lot of travelling, and he needed to get back. But he would jumping in bath and having a quick bath there. So we wanted to give him a chance to get in, out, and back on beforehand. That's all. There's always a reason, isn't there? Huh? We've got hello Vince from Dave Cook. We've got hello Dave Koikama. We've got no Vince from me because we weren't going to be on time. We've got a boom from Skeggy. A three laughing faces from Vince. When is Gaz ever on time?
Always.
Hardly ever, mate. It's fashionable to be late anyway. So David Cook says, hello, Skeggy. Skeggy says, evening, Dave. Vince with a cupcake. Paul Mack says, evening all. Good evening, Paul. I hope you're well.
Evening, Paul.
Paul, for some reason, I've had 3 notifications come up from yourself now saying that you're subscribed again. Is there something wrong with you? Is your phone automatically unsubscribing on its own? Mike Coy Journey says, good evening, everyone. How are you doing, bud? Hope you're well.
How are you, mate?
Evening.
Well, Skegster with a cupcake and Mike Bass.
Evening, Mike.
How you doing, Mike?
Absolutely gutted for you, mate.
Yeah,
I know
sorry
you
to
did
write your
a
fish
hell
out.
of a lot with that fish, mate.
Mick
You
got
can't
dibs
see
on
him
it as
try,
well.
bud. Absolutely devastated. Lost the Kahaku.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
Real shame.
Sad.
Sorry to hear it,
Beautiful
mate.
fish.
For every fish that we lose, it always makes a room for another one. But you know in your heart that you'd give it your best and you tried everything possible. Obviously, it wasn't meant to be, mate, or otherwise it'd have come through. Just a bit strange as to what, why, where, and when, isn't it? When you've tried everything as you had. bit of a shit one, mate. Sorry to hear it, bud. Charlie Bifter Brown says, good evening, GKP gang and all viewing. Good evening, Charlie. Hope you're well, mate.
Good evening, mate.
Skeggy says, evening all.
Evening,
Skeg. Mark's Koi Garden and Bonsai says, evening all. How you doing, Mark? Hope you're well.
Evening, Mark.
We've got Dave, Paul, Glenn and Mike from Twisted. Nipping Koi says, evening all. How you doing, Nip?
Evening, mate.
Hope you're good.
Evening, Nip. I'm sure that's not your name.
Vince, question there for you, mate. Did you see the shot I sent you? Mark and Nip from Vince. Evening, Glenn, Mark and Nip from Skeggy. And a thumbs up. Oh, Nip. How cool is that? I swear that's brilliant. Twisted Guy said, oh, yes, cupcake, 100%. That's nothing yet. Wait till you see the others. We've got Mike Jones says, hi, Vincent Skeggy. Not looking good, is it? Twisted says he'll chat later. Birmingham Gary says, good evening, all. Good evening, mate.
Good evening, mate.
Nip says, late again. Don't know what you're talking about. Skeggy says, with laughing face, Nip, I said that 5 minds ago. Whoa, everyone. How you doing, Copy? Hope you're well, bud.
Even copy.
Hi, guys. Hope you're all well from life around the koi pond.
How you doing, Jamie?
How you doing, Jamie? Hope you're good, bud. Cupcake. Okay. Oh, that one don't work. Damn it. Now then, S. Craig 68. Evening all. How you doing, mate?
Evening, mate.
My Koi Journey. Hi, what's everyone think of a live auction that Ricky is doing? I bet there will be some cracking koi.
There will be, but can the public buy, or is it still dealers only?
Oh. I bet there'll be cracking koi. If no else, well, there will be good stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't stock rubbish. All his stuff's top.
But like I say, he won't. I don't think it'll be because he's not. I don't think his license allows him to sell to the public. But I might be wrong.
When's he actually doing the live auction? Is that now, or is that in the near future?
Oh, it's for Jamie's just said it's for the public, Mark.
For the public. Sweet. Oh. Gary Stevens says, evening everyone. Hope everyone's well. How you doing, Gary?
Evening, Gary.
That's some fine looking fish from Jamie. Only 5 minutes late. What we've been up to? Waiting for you. Question. Hey. Well, and then they were waiting for me because I popped the bathroom before I started. So, other than that, we've got hello, Skeggy. Hope you're all right, mate. Skeggy Spawn says, yeah, doing okay, Jamie. West Brom Koi says, evening all. How you doing, bud?
Evening,
Paul?
West.
I think it's Paul. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully, I got that right, mate. Does he know fingers crossed? No, crap. Stallion fish keeping. Got a wave maker on my tank. They're great for flow and movement. They're more of a marine fish tank equipment, but handy in a koi hobby as well. Yeah, this one mix got's about that big, but it's quite powerful.
Yeah, it's big. Yeah, you'd have to have a massive tank to put that in. You wouldn't be able to have a. It'd have
to be over 2 foot wide for it to fit in tank, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
At least. Twisted Koi says WBK Cupcake, which is West Brom Koi. Evening, West Brom. Hey, peeps from up north Koi. How's it doing? How's the new fish, mate? Hope everything's good.
Yeah, that show off.
Cracking fish, that, mate. A nice one, that. Yeah, lovely. Good choice. Life around the koi pond says, yes, thanks, mate. Things are just ticking by. All the fish are doing great. Great though, mate. No issues as of yet. Crossed fingers. So, yeah.
Too many rides.
Yeah, light bulb in my ear hole. Mine proper stopped. I haven't fed mine in the last 2 days. No coming up. They've not been coming up at all. So they've not had out in the morning. By the time I've got back on an evening, it's been absolutely pitch black, but no sign of them looking or showing any interest. So they've not had no at all as of yet. And we've got evening Vincent Skeggy. Simondo. Looking clearer. Sweet. Nice one. That's what we want. Nipping Koi says, oh, yeah, new iPhone 14. Yeah, we have, mate. We've finally got his hands on it after being dicked about a little bit by Virgin Media. But we've got it now, and we can do stuff like this with it. Woohoo! Which is pretty cool. We got a sigh from West Brom. Koi Karma says, hi, welcome back, Daz, Vince, and all the Easy Pod. Oh, is now history. Ooh. Thumbs up, 100%.
Yeah.
Put it on the bonfire.
Go. Go.
Savage.
Vince Mondo with a wave and a hang about. I get to do my first one with a wave and a smiley face. Hey!
Do the winky winker.
Well, there you go. That's another one it does. We've got a sigh. Awesome Dave. Evening Dave. Pete Daz. Hi, Cy Bruv. Davy Boy. If I'm not down, put me down. Okay, up, mate. Will do. Bubble and Finn said, hi all. How you doing, Vicky? Hope you're good. Twisted Koi says, put me down. Sweet. Right. Vince, Skeg, I guess you're probably going to message me anyway, but we'll
Dave.
to him.
Davey as well. Little Dave.
Davey as well. Me too. West Brom. Right, sweet. So I did tell him and I did inform him, I did let him know that there would be one or two other YouTubers coming. He was cool with that. He's happy for us to vlog, film. But I would imagine if he's got any, areas that he don't want us, we have to respect the wishes. So I'm cool with that. Koi Karma says, I'm up for it too. Sweet. Yeah. That's another one.
Yeah.
Yep. You and Lisa have already got your place in there, Nip. 100%. I've got your email already, mate. Tracy, is Copy's in. Is that Tracy and Copy, or is that just Copy? Let me know, Trace. Gaz Bruv, I'm shit with emails. Yeah, that's why I said you're probably just going to send me a message. I'm cool with that. It's fine. It's not a problem. I've already seen yours come through already, Skeggy, so I know you're all right. You're cool. All them dates are fine with you. Brill. Right, so we're looking good. Looks like the vast majority are going to be pretty cool with either the 15th, 22nd, 29th. He did advise us that probably best to let him know the sooner the better. So this is something that you need to act on pronto. Those that are interested, let me know, because I want to be either ringing him back Monday, Tuesday next week to confirm those dates, because he says there's lots of clubs, organisations, events that come and book up before you know it.
20 seconds. Just put it out there. 20 seconds. Is everybody okay with it? Second? 20 seconds.
If everybody's okay with 22nd, I'm cool with that. I'm
cool with that.
I'll just arrange right 22nd then. If we go, if we had the 15th, 29th, 22nd and 29th, if we split it straight in middle, we go with 22nd. Yeah. That's your the date then. 22nd. All right. West Brom Coy says, Daz Vince, shall I include you in an email? There you go. You got a secretary. Nice one, Paul. I think it's Paul. Kick me out if I'm wrong. How's the new pond coming on, Daz? Is the liner in yet, mate? Well,
no, it's full of bloody water. I've got to pump it all out. It's got about 18 inches.
Out. How deep is it, Dad?
It's about that deep, isn't it?
What, with water?
No, not with water. No, it's about 12, 18 inches deep in water.
So is it up to where it turns to more soil and soaking away?
Yeah, it's gone over the shelf around the edge, and it's gone up there about 4 inches on top of the shelf. But then when we don't have rain, it goes back down again to just at the bottom, like deep bit.
Below the shelf, to the real harder clay area.
Yeah, so I've got to get it all pumped out before I can do anything with it. Just haven't had time.
And then dried out a little bit. God, man, we'll all end up being 12 foot taller when it comes to standing around in that. All over your boots and everything, won't it?
Yeah. You need to get some wash sand in it to smooth it around and everything.
West Brom, I'd copy too. Nice one. You have. Okay, Trace. We got a cheers from Trace. Yeah, West Brom, please. So these are that's fine. I'm cool with that. If I get an email through with like 4 or 5 people in it, then I know who's going. If you can, stick me a contact number in for the people that I haven't already got them for. You know who they are. You know whose numbers I've already got. If I haven't got your number and I am, drop me a number or a contact so I can give you a bell and we can talk through what we're actually going to do and sort it all out. Oh no, it's run out. It's run out.
So you've used it up now.
I want to buy 1,000 fry. Sweet. Well, he won't have fry in April. He won't be spawning until
Normally
June,
May,
I think. May, June, I think he said. So
yeah, I might have some fry as well.
Yeah.
People. Could we do a double whammy? Because it's not far. It's not far at all. The guys who live down south will know. Vince is not far from Mark's. Mark's isn't far from Adam Byers. Cudderbrook Koi Farm.
Yeah.
Not far.
Sounds like someone's kicking crap out of something next door. That were a bit loud. I don't know if you heard that. Copy says, here's a question, lads. I've got a 3,000 gallons in my pond. Would it be better if I drained my pond down to 2,000 gallons to keep the cost down of treatment down? So it would work, mate, and it would. It's not going to be any major detriment to the fish.
How old's the pond?
How deep's your water?
Would the pressure release cave in the sides and stuff like that? It's all.
Yeah, I mean, if
kind of
sound construction there's no rain in it.
Is it a lined pond, or is it,
fiberglass?
I don't know. Is it fiberglass or is it fiberglass? If it were fiberglass, I don't think it'd make an ounce of difference, would it?
No.
To be honest with you, dropping 1,000 gallon, mate, it's not going to be near with the treatment. To be honest with you.
I mean, it'll be a bit of a saving.
But it won't be much, really. It won't be worth
it. A great deal, is it? No. I don't know, mate. I mean, that's the other way to do it. Is you can always now. I know you put so much effort into it, so it might be, that paddling pool that you patched up, because that was a hell of a more patch than you expected, mate. And as soon as you put that effort in, what you could do is transfer the fish into a paddling pool and then treat them in there, and then maybe think about going for a complete decontaminate of the main pond and filter system, and starting afresh when you know your fish have been treated, probably gone, moving them all back in. Maybe that might be a better option.
Run the paddling pool on that Nitrex, what you got in the corner, and then PP the shit out of everything in your main pond. Let it bubble in there, be like the super dose, and then full drain, full get rid of, and basically start again, basically. But add the fish.
Blast it all out, give it a right good kick back, and give it a right good clean. Everything, every crevice, every crack, every corner, whatever you can, just deep clean the lot. I'm not saying that's going to cure your problems, mate, but it might help.
Yeah. Like I say, mate, this bacteria thing, mate, this year. It's
easier to treat in a smaller body of the water, though. You would save more doing that way. You could have them in that pool temporarily, and then treat them in there, and then return them back in when you know they're going back to a fresh, clean environment. The only thing you'd have to do is drop in some kickstart, get it going again, but slowly introduce the fish back. Obviously, don't pick them all back up in one go and drop them back in. Slowly build them back up. Add a couple of weeks. And then until you've got them all back in, then shut down your system that you were quarantining them in. The quarantine system, but for all.
Yeah.
Could be a good option or another option, mate. Just an idea. We've got a Maha from Skeggy. Skeggy put kettle on. Yeah, I'll have a coffee too. Sugars with milk. Jamie from Keeping It Koi says, evening, guys and everyone. How you doing, mate?
How you doing, Jamie? Hope you well, mate.
Just in case you didn't see it, Jamie, I shall give you the same back. Skeggy's put, I wouldn't, Graham. The loss of water will cause stress, and the amount you'll save will be minimal.
Yeah.
It probably, you're not going to save a great deal, but you might save more if you dropped them into a quarantine vat and treat them all in a quarantine, and then really deep cleaned your pond out. What do you reckon to that, Skeg? What do you think?
Yeah. But we do know somebody who does cracking service, and he's got a shop. Its name's Skeggy's Koi Pond Supplies. So, Kopi, if you need any treatments or anything like that, remember to hit Skeggy up. And that's for everybody. Everybody, hit Skeggy up if you need anything.
Oh, God damn it. And we do know from time to time he's even helped people out when they were struggling, mate. So
He does, mate.
Mark
Cracking
Coy
bloke.
says, I'm up for that. That's going to do me head in every time I scratch my face. I'm up for that, Gaz. Email as suggested, mate. If you could do, that'd be sweet. He does some awesome shower, he does, Vince. We're looking at the one that's I got, and it was that's a nice fit.
Guys, can you just do one thing for me? Can you just put your head over your hands like that? Ding!
Well, we got a thumbs down then. Do we get thumbs down? Hey, we do it. Simon Shears says, hi all. How you doing, Simon?
Hi, Simon.
We got a Jamie, Simon, Vince, and Asagi.
Yes, they do. Yes, he's got some nice Asagi. But I know somebody else has got nice Asagi as well.
Yeah, it's got my interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you would like, I've got a question for you guys, for all those out there. If I was to do a grown show, what fish would you want? What fish would you go for?
You don't have to answer me.
Right.
Yeah. No, actually, a single colour. I wouldn't mind a nice
I wouldn't mind a
Crashigoy.
Benigoy. A what?
Or a Crashigoy or a Benigoy.
I wouldn't mind a Crashigoy as well.
Or Chag. Chag.
I've got one. I've got a nice Chag already. I'm happy with that.
I quite like Benigoy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't mind a Benigoy.
I mean, another thing, we did a little bit of a species hotlight on the on Gaz's channel when me and Daz was down at the farm, and we did a variation of, I think it was 5 or 6 different type of koi, and Benigoy was on there. And Benigoy don't get a second chance, do they? Really? Because
they're very popular at the moment.
They're getting there, aren't they? They are getting there, but normally
they're overtaking those
don't they? But there are some cracking ones, aren't there? There's some lovely ones.
Yeah.
You've got some cracking Ginrin ones at the farm, ain't you?
Yeah, there's some nice Ginrin, yeah.
One that you've got in your main pond, that's lovely.
That's a Ginrin.
Yeah, that's different from all the rest. It's got white tips to the pecs and the tails.
Nice. That's what I'd like on it, mate. I
and
like
we will.
one like that.
Can I say what we'll be doing this year? No, next year. Or you'll be doing next year.
Yeah.
We'll be doing some Super Mango.
Yeah, we're going to have a go at producing Super Mango. We've got the Ginrin Benigoy. We're going to cross that with the Momotaro Karashigoy. So you shall see.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. We'll be able to produce some nice fish there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be. I can't wait to see that one if you do that one. We've got a Hey Vince, how the devil are you? With a thumbs up and a smiley face, and I'll just smile instead. I can't be over switching it over again. We've got hi all from Lisa Leach. How you doing, Lisa?
Hello, Lisa.
Thumbs up.
Lisa.
Get in there, Jamie. Cupcake, Lisa, cupcake. Email sent, guys. Thank you very much, bud. Keeping it coy. Cupcake. What are you doing, dog? Why are you dragging your bed in here? You're bringing it in. Come on, then. This is how clever my dog is. He's dragging his bed. Look at this. Has anybody ever known the dog to do this?
Yeah, he's going to sit down now and he'll do what he normally does.
Sit there now and stare at the tropical fish.
He's doing it. He's doing it now.
He's doing it now. Yeah. Oh, he just sits there and watches them. He comes in. He'll spend 10-15 minutes watching fish. And then he'll run back and see Marie, and they'll come back in, back and forth. He's actually been to work with me today and all, and he's been absolutely fantastic. To say that he's such a young pup, he hasn't been a minute's bother. Took him out a couple of times, let him out go for a wee. Made one of the site managers a bit worried when he started barking at him when he come towards van. He says he don't bite us. I said, bite? He's only just getting his adult teeth. He might give you a nasty lick, but he won't bite. He's gone now. Trying to get himself comfortable. We've got Evening Lisa from Skeggy. Hi, Dave C. Double thumbs up from Dave, Paul Mack says, so good. So good. I subscribed 3 times. I have no idea what's happened, mate. I might have mistaken it, Paul, but I'm pretty sure. There's a profile picture. It's come up and just, yeah. I thought, I'm sure you'd already subscribed before. Not to worry, even if you haven't, mate, you're still welcome always, regardless. We've got an evening all from Amanda Smith with a thumbs up. Good evening, Amanda. It's Nigel with a thumbs up.
Nigel.
Nigel.
That's easy to remember.
Your fancy camera can't do cupcakes, can it? No. But can your camera make people disappear? Can yours do that? I don't think so. How about that one? It's for the public mic, but the koi will go through a dealer. Ah, right. It starts this Tuesday. Sweet. It starts this Tuesday. So it's already ongoing then. Damn it.
No, probably next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Sweet. Even better. Public can bid on the fish, but buy through retail network. Nice. Can't wait to have a look at some of them then. That should be good. Mike Bass says, Tracy said it leaves room for a beautiful butterfly koi. With Ricky's auction, you have to nominate a dealer to pay and go between. Sweet. Right. Nice one, Mike.
There's nothing wrong with butterfly koi.
Nice
Nothing
butterfly.
wrong with them.
It's sad to lose one, mate, but 8 years, it's with a grand fish. It's had a good life, and you tried your best, mate. So at the end of the day, nobody can ask for much more than that, can they? I mean, if you've done what you did, mate, then
you've done right.
Yeah, done right by you as best as you could. And we've got a Busy Bee that's in. It says hi all with a wave. How you doing, Busy? Oh, I hate it when it does that. Nipping Koi says next Tuesday, but fish paid for through your dealers. West Brom Koi says it's Pete, not Paul. God damn it, I knew I'd get it wrong. Sorry, Pete. And Bessie with, I don't think I can do that one, and a cupcake. Hi, Busy, hope you're well. From Dave, doing great. Cheers. Nice one. Good. Lovely fish, that, mate. Cracking. Can't wait to see. Can't wait till you see, next season and its growth, mate. See how well it does. Gaz can PM you. Nice one. Busy Bee. Hey, Vince. Hey, Dave. Koi Fry Scotland says, evening, guys. That's a new one.
Mate.
Yeah.
Evening, mate. Do you have your own channel, bud? If you do, let me know. And if you have, then we shall see if we can give you a shout out, mate, because that's a new channel and I've not heard of that one before. Let's give this a go to channel, see if you've got something that's going on yourself, mate. Yes, he has. Sweet. Right. Give you a little shout out there, mate. You're doing a huge favour, guys. It's a new channel I've not heard of before myself. 18 subs at present. I'm going to give you a sub there, mate. And bring the 19. And there's his link, guys. If you wouldn't mind, swing by, have a look, give him a check out, help him out, give him a little lift. Let's see if we can get another channel up and going and growing a little bit.
Koi Fry Scotland.
Koi Fry Scotland. 18 subscribers, 19 with mine. Welcome to the channel, mate, and thanks for joining us.
Yeah, 5 videos, mate. Carry on doing what you're doing, and like I said, we'll check it out. I'll check it out later. Yeah. Got a sub from me, mate.
Yeah. Skeggy says, evening, BB. Tracy Cope says, please, I guess West Brom and Copey will go together. Koi Karma said 22nd is fine with him. Brilliant. Busy B says, hi, Skeggy. Twisted Koi says, but didn't forget, Daz is an ickle person. Yes, so technically.
Yeah, I can go in the boots.
Daz, we could put you down as half.
Yeah.
So there might be half space for everybody else.
What was that? Who said that?
Twisted.
Says,
Watch out! Yeah, I mean, come on.
It's a big tall bollock there.
Yeah, like you're 6'6". I reckon you two are probably about the same height.
Yeah.
That was one thing when we first met, Vince. That was one thing that surprised me. The camera, well,
Makes it look bigger.
Makes you look taller.
Garden looked bigger as well. Got to
But,
admit.
I mean, you got to admit though, the camera does play effects because
It does, 100%.
I am big and fat. I'm big and fat. But what's his name? Mike from Koi Begin.
Did I just stick twos up that?
The Koi Beginnings.
Yeah, he's a
Koi
giant.
Beginnings.
He doesn't look big on his when he does his videos, but he's a big unit. Bless him,
He's
isn't
quite a tall lad, isn't he? But then again, I didn't think Si was as small as he is either.
No.
That's because he puts all his shelves down low in his shed, so that it looks like he's quite tall stood alongside him. Sorry, Si. I'm just taking piss. Sorry, Busy Bee says, sorry, I know I was a bit late, but what are the dates for? The dates are for, we're doing a 15-person. If we have to, we might be able to push it to 20, obviously. If we do push to 20, everybody's got to remember that Adam and Amanda did say that they would be stretched a lot thinner than what they would ideally like to be, but we can do 20 if we need to do. It's a trip to Adam Byers Koi Farm. That's what we're arranging so that we can get down there on the 22nd of April next year to have a visit of his facility and let him show us what he's got going on, what plans are for this fall season up and coming. That's what it's for, Busy Bee. I can pre-order by them. Sweet. You can pre-order. Yeah, you can pre-order them while you're down there. I get you. Mark is about 2 hours from Byers. Oh, we could do a double bubble then, couldn't we?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
Have to see if we can contact them too. Right. What do you reckon? What do you think? We could do a double hit. New Forest and Adams. But Adams first and to New Forest afterwards. We'd have to see what time
Then
we could. For me, we can do a lot. Cuttlebrook was smart, wasn't it? I enjoyed that.
That is Mark's his Cuttlebrook.
So his Cuttlebrook, what's the gentleman called at New Forest? What's his? We haven't been there.
New Forest is a bit further down, isn't it?
He's actually in the New Forest.
You heard him say earlier. I really don't mind. I don't mind driving. I mean, driving doesn't bother me. I'll drive anyway.
No, you don't.
Most girlfriends, so
Yeah.
driving's on you, Sonny.
I don't mind.
Still
I've
got
got a big car now, so
still got to get up to Daz's for some, but he's never there.
That's true. I've been there once in the last 2 weeks just to check on my fish.
His mum has never been so busy. You'd be busy this last fortnight, mate, though, aren't you? But well worth it, and it'd be well worth for everybody to see on Mad Dog's channel. Me. Can't wait to watch it all put together into a bit of a video. It's a pond liner, and my walls slope in. Right, so if they're sloping in, you ain't going to run risk of anything sinking or collapsing, are you? That's oh, there you go. Bloody hell. Now there's a first. Me and Skeggy agreed on something. Yeah, I think the paddling pool is the best option, apart from... Oh, you binned it. Didn't think about putting the liner in it. Yeah, you could have just dropped a cheap liner in it. But yeah, drain it, pressure wash it, and work on it.
In that paddling pool.
Yeah. I reckon that might be a good idea, mate. Paddling pool, get yourself you actually this time of year you can pick up some dirt cheap ones. Jeff picked up a couple for Daz, and I think they were like 40-50 quid, where people they buy them in summer and they want to get rid of them in winter because they want the garden back. Yeah. Have a look on, Marketplace, all them kind of spots, and you can pick up one, mate, for next to no in comparison to what it would be for a brand new one. I should already have one of them, Vince. I don't buy it. It's too cheaper. You're the second person to say that, actually, Vince, as well. We know somebody else that would like to have one of them.
Yes.
And he suggested
Hey,
Mike KH suggested the same thing too. He would love to. Sarah Guy or Benny Guy. There you go. So we've got, what's your email again, Gaz? Deutsche Chiba. They've got to admit they do look pretty special then. My email address, mate, is Gaz, GAZS KOIPOND 1 at virginmedia.com, which is Gaz's Koi Pond 1 at virginmedia.com. All one word, all lowercase. My tropical koi, me too, Vince, Deutsche Chiba. My tropical koi. I'm guessing maybe that Hinch lives somewhere quite warm, or do you keep them indoors? I have a stunning chag fry. You showed. Fry you showed. LOL.
I'll have that stunning chag fry you showed.
Oh, was that the? Oh, that one of Daz's. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was Busy Bee that sent a message saying that. That's absolutely stunning. That is nice, isn't it? The one with the Aragoki scales.
Oh, right? Yeah.
That is.
Wait till you see these chag there, then, mate. They're nice. And you know,
to be fair, you got a lot of nice chags, though, don't you?
Yeah. There's, what's it called? There's a lot of fish now that. I mean, I did say a couple of weeks ago that there's about 20 or 30 stuff, and the rest of them I think is a lot more nicer fish now than that.
What, in your pond, mate?
In the pond, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more.
Yours, a lot more. I mean, mate, yesterday when you fed them and you were showing us on camera, they went nuts, didn't they? They were
on it.
Well, that today?
Yesterday.
Yeah, your pond, mate, to get rid of them.
Pardon?
I was going to tip a big bottle of sedate in your pond, mate, to get rid of them.
Can you guys just cover for me 1 second while I just let our Sonny out for it?
Yeah. You weren't going to do that, were you?
No. I don't want to hurt your new shower. You never forgive me.
Oh, that shower though, it's nice.
Yeah. How's the other one settled in? The what's the other one?
Cargay,
yeah.
Nice, beautiful, spot on. Like I say, them two are spot on. Like I say, all the fish now seem to be really good.
Yeah. You still reckon that the females?
Yeah. That what's it called is as well. That Benny Kikurio, that's female.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I might have a friend that it could play with.
Yeah.
At least 2, maybe 3 males in my pond.
Oh, right. So, yeah,
Still not sure.
It's definitely female.
Yeah. I've got one that looks female one day and then male the next day.
I'd probably say it's probably around 35, 40 cm.
Yeah, so it's spawning size.
Yeah.
For next spring. Yeah.
But like I say, I've changed food now to the multi-season wheat germ.
Oh, you've gone to the wheat germ, have you?
Yeah. Because I thought I'd just try something different. Because when I got the growth on those goshkis,
yeah,
that's what it was all on over winter. So by me feeding that, hopefully I will put another couple of cm on the fish.
Yeah.
Over winter.
Well, it's worth a try. You've got to try these things, mate. Yeah.
So you switched to the multi-season wheat germ.
Yeah, female.
See what it does.
Female. It was just purely because I've had it before and I got good growth.
Yeah.
Oh, what's he done?
There's been an incident in the living room.
Oh, dear.
Let's just say one of Sonny's toys is no longer.
Oh, he meant to say for us something like that.
Oh, no. I thought it was prize Ming vase or something. He just smashed.
He's given one of his teddies a good hiding and ripped his guts out.
It was obviously looking at your fish tank. It's enraged him.
Well,
He saw that.
that he loves them for about 2 or 3 weeks, takes them everywhere with him, and then all of a sudden they just get destroyed. So
Yeah.
he's teaming though, in it, so that's what they're
Are we
doing.
doing anything at the farm this weekend? Are we? Yeah, because we need to do talk.
Yeah,
at the farm.
well, sorry, light bulbs. Yeah, we're doing anything with the farm, Daz.
Mad Dog is coming over Saturday with Sam. To have a
Right.
look at the farm.
Right.
But yeah, you're welcome to come over if you want to.
Sounds like a plan. Let's well, we can discuss that off air anyway, can't we?
Yeah.
We've got a Vince with a double thumbs up. Yeah, Seragoy.
Yeah.
Kigoi with red eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Ah. Are you on about Akame?
Yeah, that's the Akame, isn't it, when they've got red eyes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kigoi, yeah.
Yeah, Kigoi. Kigoi, it's between a chag. It's between a chag and a karate, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a picture of the
What's
Kigoi.
the red karate guy called?
Red Karate.
Yeah, but he's got a different name to the red karate guy on it.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
Has he not? Oh, right. I thought he had. We've got a dibs. Mr. Tropical Koi. Now then, Mr. Tropical Koi. I now know who Mr. Tropical Koi is. Do we need to go to your channel? In fact, let's go to Mr. Tropical Koi's channel. Let's see if Mr. Tropical Koi. See if we can get him a couple more extra subscribers. Mr. Tropical Koi. I just worked out who that was. Let's see if we can find him. Give his channel a shout out. Have you got any content on your channel now?
No, it's coming soon.
Coming soon.
Yeah, I think it's coming soon. I think they said.
Let's see if we can find his channel. Oh. I can't find him. Look at these guys, how they fill in.
I'm looking for Kigoi in my book. I seen it today. I can't find it.
Yeah, like I say, it's a single coloured, like beige coloured looking fish, isn't it?
Is it? I haven't seen it.
Okay. Go to channel. We found it. Oh, 23 subscribers as Mr. Tropical Koi. But as of yet, no content, but content to come. Let's see if we can get Mr. Tropical Koi a few extra subscribers for what he's got coming in the very near future. There we go. Quick shout out there for Mr. Tropical Koi. Mr. Tropical Koi says, sorry, Skeg. Too late, Mr. Tropical. Dibs don't count. We need 6. Monty, our Cocker Spaniel, stares at the fish tank with his chin on the armrest. Yeah, he does as well, mate. That's why it's all covered in dribble, because that's what he was doing earlier on before I turned around and told everybody who were doing it. We've got Wayside Koi and Lifestyle. Welcome back again. Thank you very much for coming and joining us again. Jill and John. We've got
Hi, Jill and John.
Everyone. Simon Shears says, my American bully pup has gone through 5 beds at last. Rips out of it. Yeah. He's quite a little bugger for it, mate. We got him a brand new one. So it was nice and cozy and warm by the... which one was it?
Red-eyed Kigoi. Red-eyed Kigoi. Akame Kigoi are sought after fish. Now really bred. So they're quite scarce. That's a yellow one.
So
Nice.
here's a spanner in the works then.
Go on then.
Is that a karate guy with red eyes?
Is mine? Is that one? Is a Momotaro? A kid with red eyes.
Yeah, because you bet she's
Possibly,
Deutsch,
yeah.
so, isn't she?
Pardon?
She's Deutsch, so, isn't she?
No.
Oh,
Fully
which-
scaled.
oh, you mean in
The Momotaro one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He has got acne. He's got red eyes.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Sorry, guys,
But the scalation on that fish.
we're gonna have to get some photos of them all, mate. We're gonna have to photograph them all up and get some photos of everything so we can showcase them all, so everybody can see what we're talking about when we have a little.
Do a bowling and measuring on Saturday.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Mike says, think most have red eyes.
No, they don't.
No.
No.
No, there's not many with red eyes. It's quite unusual.
That koi guy steps in the house. Hi, Gaz, Mick. Hopes all's good. Could you give my channel another shout out? You got me to the Magic 100 mark a few months back. Large pond build coming next year. Certainly can, mate. 100%.
Of course you can.
Let's see if we can find that koi guy. That's Tuesday. Where are we going? There we go. It's the hardest thing to try and find somebody in the other day.
Skeggs writing to him about Mr. Tropical Koi. He's asking me who it is.
Is Mr. Tropical Koi KH?
It's a drop a lot.
So drop a lot, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I got to let him know.
Why is it not coming up? So Simon Shears, there's your one about the bully. And then the next comment I've got is the next one I've got after that. There's no comment coming in for yourself.
Becoming invisible, Gaz. It's that app you've got.
That koi guy is not showing up. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Sonny, behave. What are you doing? There we go. I found it, mate. I found it. I don't know why, but your comments don't come up, but they come up on here when I show them, but they don't come up in the normal chat, which is a bit weird, a bit random. Copy. There you go, mate. Your channel's been stuck in. You're now actually on 127, mate. So hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll post that in there, and everybody can swing by and that hasn't done already. Give them a like, share, subscribe, and all the rest of it. Be appreciated, guys. Can we do those faces, those emojis? Large pond build coming up next year. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can do that emoji face. Hang about. There you go.
What sort of build are you going for, bud? Is it block work and fiberglass? Or are you going liner?
Dom's tearing him out, throwing a ball around for himself. Got Jill and John cupcakes from Vince. Dave from Koikama says, hi, Jill and John. Wayside Koi and Lifestyle says, hi, Vince. Hi, Dave. Jill and John. Hi, Daz. And then Lisa Leach says, I've got 2 butterfly koi, and Richard at A1 Koi, who I had them off, said they're growing on him. I like them. I love them. Mine's starting to going this year, and it's starting to look nice. It's starting to get some nice finish to it, so I'm quite happy with it. I was to get some high quality ones, though. So what does?
I'd love to get some high quality ones to breed from, because a lot of the ones you see are low grade pond filler sort of grade. Black.
Yeah, mine's supposed to be a Kijaku butterfly, but not a very good example.
Because they're not well liked. They just, I think they just buy cheap ones in, and
I believe there's only one farm in Japan that actually breeds them on a regular basis. I think I've read that somewhere.
I'd love to have some ones.
In the butterfly koi Chinese.
It's not Nishikoi.
No, they've got.
It's a different
four
branch.
models,
It's a different branch.
Yeah,
different line.
branch of carp.
He says Peter's now Paul. It's all good. Jill says hi everyone with a smiling
Hi,
face.
Jill.
Evening, Jill.
Hi Jill.
We're still waiting though, aren't we, gentlemen?
Yeah, where's the bush cam? That's the first channel I shared, which was
That koi guy.
no, there was one before Koi Guy.
Oh, the Scottish one.
yeah.
Koi fry.
Yeah, the koi, koi fry
Yeah.
channel.
Channel. So click that link, guys. If you aren't already a subscriber, go become one. Help the channel grow. Daz is trifle hunting.
Trust me,
Bible.
if there's one here, I would have found it by now.
Copey says, come on, please give the lads a thumbs up. What we're looking at, Cope. How many
Thank you very much, Cooper.
We've got 20. Thank you very much, mate, for the encouragement. Nipping Koi says he's subbed. Skeggy says already subbed to KFS. Mr. Tropical Koi says just subbed. Jill says hi, Vince. Simon says crying face. Jill says hi, Daz. Jill says hi, Dave. Skeggy, is that an angry face with a laughing? Oh no, it's a sweary face and a laughing face. Evening, Jill and John from West Brom Koi. Laughing face from Pete. Email just come through to me. Simon shares with a laughing face. Si is an ickle person too. Si, you could come again then. You and Daz would. I mean, Vince, you kind of ickle as well.
Yeah, we'll go about 10 of us in one car.
You can get 10 in one car, yeah. But like a day out with the Oompa Loompas.
It'll be like Russian dolls.
Yeah.
Obviously. Russian dolls with one just pop inside of another one.
Yeah, they call them, I think it's called Netchki or something like that.
Yeah, he is
Nest
tall,
dolls.
isn't it?
Called nest dolls, but
Toy Fish John is tall. He is tall. Must be cold in that vest all the time though.
Yeah.
some of them shirts are a little bit loud, aren't they? Bless him.
little bright, aren't they?
Yeah.
How's the Karashi guy settled in, Daz?
Which crash guy? Is this Daz Shelton or me?
Laughing faces though. So what's this about, Mr. West Brom? Please tell.
Yeah. The only one I've got is Mixed Crashy.
For fuck's sake, Gaz, you're the same height. Vince too. I'm 5'11". I was definitely looking down on you, mate. You're definitely not 5'11". Si, he's shelves are waist height for me.
Yeah.
Or if he's still a slot, count you in. 100%. Bang us an email, Busy Bee. If you won't mind, then I can definitely make sure that I've got as many people as I can. We've got, hi guys, is it too late in the year to use fuck? And I'm not swearing, LOL. I don't think it is. I think you can use those kind
No, it's an additive. It's an additive, isn't it? I mean, I put clay in today, so.
Yeah, I think most of them can be used all year
It's
round.
just a flocculant, isn't it? It just grabs all the muck and everything and just drags it down to the bottom. So yeah, but it's inert. It's not no chemical reaction or anything. I would imagine you could use that any time of the year.
Yeah, I would have thought so. I would have guessed it probably says it on the back of the packet, but if I remember the instructions of fuck are all in
Japanese.
It's a natural mineral source, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like clay.
Yeah, it's not a clay, but it is a clay. But it's not a
like a clay.
Yeah,
it's not a clay, but it is a clay.
But it is. But it's not. You sure?
Mm.
Yeah.
There you go, Daz.
Daz, you're just an ogre. How rude.
I don't think he's meaning you, Daz. I think he might be meaning Skeggy.
He must be meaning Skeggy,
yeah. He's on about the tall one. He's not an ogre. He's a giant garden gnome.
He's a gnome.
Carol Skeggy says you can fuck away. Hi, Pete from West Side Koi and Lifestyle. Fuck that in Carol. Here we go. I'm only 40 minutes away from New Forest Koi Gas.
Yeah, that's the same.
So it's all back to Vince's for tea. Koi Fry Scotland says, thanks, guys, with a smiley face and a pair of shitheads. Family business, me, my brother, and my dad. Sweet, mate. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed, that's got a bit more traffic your way, mate. I hope it does. Gary Stevens says it's saying 22 miles from by a koi farm to Coldbrook.
Yeah, it's not far at all, mate.
Yeah, that's not far at all.
The roundabouts what we had to go through, though, they're a bit hectic. It's like 5 roundabouts on one roundabout, if you get what I mean. It's a little bit confusing.
Somebody else is thinking same as me. Everyone to Vince's after buyers.
Yeah.
Early barbecue. Sorry, Vince. We're cracking a lot of us. My koi journey said, hi, I'm interested in going. I've got you on Facebook. Is it okay if I send you a message? It is, but yeah, as long as you stick me your details in, mate, so that I can. So I've got some means of being able to contact you, get in touch with you when we have proper dates, times, and what when we're all gather for the big meet when we actually set off to go there. What you're laughing at?
Just have a look on the fucking chat.
So someone's just being said funny in the chat. Simon Shear says West Brom definitely a big enough car park. With my laughing face. There you go, mate. This one's for you, Mick. Mick, get a job.
Is that horrible bastard in there? Good job. He's just a little Yorkshireman, isn't it?
How's people getting on? With getting rid of the string algae?
Mine's gone. Like I say, as soon as I put my UV on, mate,
I'll never get rid of mine.
Yeah, does
it goes faster than I can pull it out.
In the past, be good, you little man. He's a master breeder of it, so
yeah,
he'll never get rid of it. I haven't got none personally myself. I treat as soon as I spot it coming, and I treated before it was too cold to do. And all mine's
magical. You cut it down the next day, it's all grown back again overnight.
But
it's quite magic.
Have you got any coming in the pond with the UV and does?
Yes. Oh
yeah.
Yeah. Right. Big clouds of the bloody stuff.
Wow.
So the UV's not made. I'm going to say, I wonder if it is a UV thing then, because mine's been on, and I ain't turned mine off yet.
I've had it all through the summer.
Oh, he's on one tonight.
Skeggy says, "Oh, Mick's lovers in."
Yeah. Wait till he says about you guys. Wait till you read further down. He's on one tonight.
In my opinion. Hey, Skeggy, how are you doing? From Paul. Spring algae on mine is almost gone now. All right, Paul from Skeggy. Mick needs to finish the digging. He does. That's what we're waiting for, really, mate. He put his back out last time he had a little go, so we've got to wait for him to recover him. You can see he just got back from gym. You can tell anyway. I mean,
yeah.
He's been grafted.
Yeah.
String, not spring. Daz, I'm up for a Saturday if you're about.
Yeah, this Saturday.
Oh,
yeah.
Saturday. There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, now. It's your turn. All the girls wear earrings.
Oh, you sexist bitch, you.
Yeah. It's
no earrings.
Earrings.
Earrings. Yeah.
Yes. One ring to rule all others.
Dear my son, I just got soaked, unfortunately.
Kopi says, Daz, are we having a Christmas barbecue at the farm?
Not that again. We had this last week.
People are
Yeah, of course,
interested.
you can have a Christmas barbecue at the fire. But
If
the only
you
one
cook
there.
it down, they will come. There's the
No.
second channel that I shared, which is
Barbecues are for summer, not for bloody Christmas. I will gladly do one at the summer.
Mr. Tropicals and Koi, link there in the chat. Life round. I haven't put treatment in the pond for the string algae, but it's turning white, so hopefully it's on its way out.
Oh, that's unusual. You don't normally turn white for no reason.
Bit of a bleaching effect, but yeah.
Yeah, that's only in the heat of the sun, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Life Round says subscribed and rung the bell. Simon Shear says yes, does. Copy says Jill and John, big love eyes. Skeggy says I've got a red-eyed Karashigoi.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Sai says no, a Karashigoi. A Karashi is a Kigoi cross Chag.
Yeah. That's what I said. It's in between, like, isn't it? It's mixture.
Mr. Tropical Koi says I have to Skegs. As per Koi, all depends on what Adam's got in stock for Grow Show. Yeah, it does, to be fair. But it's still nice to perhaps maybe have a think about what we might be interested in growing or actually growing and showing in the beforehand. My big Betty is Akame.
Yeah, she is. We've seen that the other night. We watched your video. She come up when you was feeding them, and she bloody big, beautiful fish.
The Balding Reefer says Kigoi is a solid yellow, and a Karashigoi that is a non-metallic.
Well, certainly the one in the book is in my book is yellow.
Yeah,
it looks like the Kigoi is a solid yellow, but with red eyes. Or without red eyes, and the Karashigoi is a non-metallic. That's the one, Jack bruv. 100% cupcake. Some of them.
Right. So
that's cool as shit.
Karashigoi then. So you can't get a metallic Karashigoi. I know you can get a metallic chag. You can get a metallic chag. Can you get a metallic Karashigoi?
Can you get a metallic Karashigoi?
Yeah. I thought so.
No, as I'm saying.
If you get a metallic chag, surely you've got to cross that with the Kigoi and you get metallic Karashigoi. Maybe.
Jack says the reason they are rarely bred is normally they are culled during the grading process. So I would have guessed then they're not highly sought after fish that a lot of people are after. And he says, personally, a fan of them. I've got to admit, I like the one that you've got, and the one that Vince has got is stunning.
Yeah, but I mean, the whole red-eye thing is like an albino trait normally in animals, and that tends to freak people out a little bit. So maybe that's the not as popular as the dark-eyed forms.
But is the it did it? It did it.
What?
No, it did that.
No.
It did that. So the Kigoi then and the Karashigoi, what's it called then? They can't be metallic because they're a non-metallic fish.
If you say so, Mick. I don't know.
But you can get a metallic. But you can get a metallic chag. But therefore, can you get a Ginrin Karashigoi?
To be honest, I've never seen. So
if you can, that would class as metallic, wouldn't it? So, what was it? Ginrin and
Kinrin.
Yeah.
Kinrin being silver, Ginrin being gold.
Yeah.
Gold.
No, Ginrin, I thought Ginrin was silver. The other one was gold.
Ginrin is gold.
Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. We're just looking at about it, weren't we? And it's just quite an exciting topic what we was trying to sort out the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the last gentleman's channel, that the koi guy. Link again. Yorkshire Koi says, "You're the man, Gaz." Life around the koi pond says, "Hi Jack, hope you're well," with a special thumbs up. Me too, TBR. Akame Kagoi is basically a red-eyed Karashi Goi.
Yeah. Which is what we've got, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a crash.
And Twisted, I guess you're talking about the butterflies.
Yes, they are.
I tell you.
They are Twist. They are, Vince. They are disgusting. They shouldn't be on this earth. They're not even a koi.
Eye of the beholder.
Yeah, you got bad taste. You got bad taste, then, gentlemen.
We should be able to do.
I will remember that next time I'm with my friends.
Oh.
We should be able to make our friend that says that butterflies. It's just an idea. That butterfly we should be able to make him do this and make him invisible. No, we just have to listen to him.
You need a rather large invisible cloak.
need a massive invisible cloak to do it with.
Yeah. Nah, they're not that bad. Like I say, the high grade ones, what we've seen.
Brilliant.
The high grade ones we've seen, I would even say they're spectacular. But like I say, these.
Yeah.
Here's one for you. This is a challenge for you then, Daz. When you do get some nice ones, Skeggy says, "I think we should breed a butterfly called unique pattern called Cupcake," especially for Vince.
The thing with
you have to be careful what you're saying, because you might upset some people, because Wayside Koi and Lifestyle, we have 13 butterfly koi.
Hey.
And they're beautiful at that.
They are beautiful. I'm sorry, Joe.
You backpedal.
Backpedal. No,
We've got Dave that says, "Hello, Jill, love." Jill says, "I love my butterfly with load of great big red hearts."
Yeah, those
and so you should, because they're beautiful fish.
They're beautiful.
I think they just look a little more graceful, in a sense.
Yeah. Especially when they get big, where the fins are really long and flowing. Yeah,
and you tell Shaq O'Neal that his butterflies are crap. There you.
I watched him in the Sammy fighters. The dog man. Put a dog on.
We got a hi Dave from Jill. Hello, Wayside Koi and Lifestyle. John Mate from David. Lisa Leach says A1 Koi gets his butterfly from Ricky at Koi Wholesale.
Yeah.
We'll have to get pics of mine to you. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Evening, Dave Cook from Wayside Koi. Copy. I have 3 meter round pool and from Wolverhampton if you want to borrow it. There you go. There's a nice offer, mate. Thank you very much. Is it common for fish to prefer feeding on the bottom with sinking pellets rather than feeding off the surface? 100% it is, mate. That's where the natural.
They're a bottom feeder.
The grubbers out there. If they were in a lake, when you see a mud pond, the reason why they always look muddy and murked up is because the koi do go to the bottom with the mouths. The bottom feeding fish, mate. That's what they're designed to do. So 100%. They'll go for the bottom feed first, giving the smaller ones that can't get down quicker.
About 80% feeders, Carl.
Yeah. All prefer the bottom.
Yeah, you'd only see them naturally in the wild on the surface when it's really hot, and they're cruising, and then they'll be taking surface food.
Yeah. The Reefer Jack says butterfly are mainly Indonesian koi strains. I knew it was somewhere different, and I knew it. I didn't think they were Japanese. Kopi says Rob Walker's koi. Skeggy says, "You on about mine, Pete? They are fine, mate." We've got a star and another smaller star from. Yes, does. They are in the grow on. You heated, so getting a bit of sulk in there, but still feeding well. Call me Skeggy, or it gets confusing with Dazza.
It does, yeah.
That's correct. I don't read Japanese. Well, you do have a mobile device, Carol, and you can take a picture of it and get it translated with most modern mobiles now. You can just type in.
Can you actually read it when it's translated? It doesn't normally match up with the proper words.
Yeah, baby, she'd enjoy so much fun trying to translate it, though. That's one.
Yeah, it makes it interesting.
I mean, you could always contact Andy from Koi Pond Lifestyle. He does have some specialist people that supply him with his folk that may be able to translate it and give you. I think actually, to be fair, the guy that he used to get his from, his trader, his supplier local to him, he did have a translation of it all. So he did actually do a printout with it all translated. He might be able to send you a copy of it, Carol, if you were to ask him. Never know. West Brom Koi, and I know I've seen that on his videos, so I know he's definitely had an English translation of it. West Brom Koi says, happy days, Daz. Rumour has it, Kopi is still waiting for a cuppa from Rob. I heard about that. Pete, rumour is Kopi's water looks like that because it's tea. Jiggy says, you wait till you see my video of you, mate. LOL. Paul from Canon Lenses says, Gaz, do you use just for men?
Mate, all I would say, mate, at least he's got a full head of hair.
Yeah. I mean, no, mate. Does he say Daz or did he say Gaz? He said Gaz.
Yes.
He said gas.
No, I don't use just for men, mate, but I guess I just should. It's definitely going now, isn't it? It's looking. Need to get it all shaved again.
Wait till you hit the
You have to use it on your beard like somebody else to know, Mr. KH. But I can't even grow a beard. It's just a bunch of patchy shit. My son's almost got more of a beard than me. Carol says, mine's shocking. It's just lifting off the line and now fluffy stuff. That would be the
weed.
Fluffy stuff, the filthy stuff. That will be the Daz's favourite stuff. Blanket alga.
Yeah.
Pissed myself laughing, Skeggy. Thanks, Craig. 68. It's too big. I only have room for a 7-foot pole. I reckon you'd probably you'd be able to pick one up, mate. Go look on Facebook Marketplace and other sites and stuff like that. You'll pick one up, mate, for 100%. God, he's on it, isn't he, tonight? Mr. Lord Daz, Lord of the Ring. We've got an LOL code, Paul. I bet you wouldn't say only girls wear earrings within 6 foot of me. I would. Bar humbug, Daz. Can't you cook? You can cook, just not outside in freezing cold in December. So,
you're more than welcome to come over and when it warms up a bit, mate.
Yeah, for a full-on problem. I mean, it actually does. Yours is gas anyway, so you could get it going in any weather, couldn't you? But it just freezes his ass off while you did. Jack says, no, you can get a metallic style Karashi, but not a true metallic. It's called, whatever that is. When it's a metallic style.
A trasher.
A trasher.
The trashy Karashi.
I know the irony of me talking about Karashi, guys. Mate, at least, better laughing than crying, mate. That's the main thing. Ginrin and metallic, two different things.
Yes.
Yeah. But I found it interesting the other week when we found out there was Ginrin and Kinrin, though. That was quite interesting to look up and find out about.
And I think there's 8 different forms of Ginrin, isn't there?
Yes.
There we go. Dave Pinner says, good evening, gents. I'm brand new to Koi. Just finished my little 3,000 litre pond. So it's start off small, mate, and grow. That's what I personally think is the best way to be. That wasn't meant to sound as it did. Need to save up for some decent sized koi. Any suggestions for a beginner? Which koi to buy? No point asking Mick because you'd just say fill it with
Chag.
shower.
No, Chag.
Yeah, Chag, 100%. Every pond's got to have a Chag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, friendly. Well, they're not friendly. They're just so damn greedy. They appear to be friendly. So, yeah, definite Chag, mate. 100%. I would say, if you want to go traditional, you must have a black koi, as the Japanese say, is a sign of good luck. One black koi.
You'll never see it again, but
But
you'll be lucky.
the black koi is supposed to attract all the bad luck and keep your pond better. So they say, something along them lines. I don't know. I would say it depends what you like, mate. Go with, regardless of going for a type or a certain.
I mean, some people have
type.
just
Do
go
what
sank
you
in
want.
Personally, I like the mixture of colours: Yamabuki, Toragoi, all the different shades, and some nice metallics.
Somebody's biting the tongue.
Beniki Kiryu.
Well. Free.
What are you saying, Mick? Out with it, man.
No, you said the word then. Benikikuru. Free.
He's got a Benny Kikakura that is not. He's not in love with, obviously.
Not stop him.
Don't need to do the breeding program.
I tell you now, right? You heard it here first. What we on? What date are we on? 17th of November. When it gets at Daz's and he goes, it ain't near bad, that fish, is it?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna come. I should have had it. I should have kept it at my ass. Is what he'll say.
Yeah,
Randy,
Randy,
he's done a good job if it does.
Randy the Crashy Boy and the Kishiro. You've done a really good job for them three.
I like them all. I'd have had any one of them. And yeah, well, I will say the Benny Kikakura will come on just the same as, and you'll have another. But I reckon you should. If that comes up and it starts looking as it does and develops more with the natural sun come summer, that could be a good one to throw in mix, mate. 100%.
Wait till you see the Sankey though. The skin quality on that Sanka is, I've never seen it like it. Seriously. Every single scale, you can see an outline of every single scale. It's beautiful.
Good deal. Jamie says, how do the koi breeders treat their fish in their mud ponds?
They don't treat, mate.
I don't think they treat, mate. I think they will just leave them to be whatever it is, and if they need to be, when they bring them back in and they've got them in the holding tanks, they will probably treat them there.
I don't think they treat.
Don't they?
I think it's salt. They use traditional methods. It's worked for many generations, so they're not going to start. I mean, it's like this Sakai Akari food.
Thanks for joining us, Carol. You've probably already gone. I'm sorry if you have. Apologise. I have to go and eat my supper. See you all soon with a.
Hi, Carol.
Oh, I can do that one. Do that with the emoji.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Yeah, Carol, just for you. Emoji face. Bye.
But no, it's like this Sakai Akari food. The top breeders in Japan do not feed that food.
Well, imagine if they did, though, man. It cost them a damn fortune, wouldn't it?
That's what I'm saying. They don't do it. So it would be nice to find out what food they actually do feed.
Yeah. And this next one I'm going to bring up here now. Take care, Carol. David, buy what you like. That's it. 100%.
Exactly.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, mate. Yeah. If you like
even
fish,
butterfly koi,
even butterfly koi.
Pond full of them. Yeah.
Flip fizz.
The parasites he was meaning when he was asking, how do they treat for parasites? Well,
yeah. I don't think
I would have thought more than likely they just leave them to do what they do naturally and treat them when they bring them in. I would imagine
because you do see a few lice sometimes on the fish and they pick them off.
Yeah. I mean, when thinking of it, I've seen shipments of koi coming into dealers, and the first thing the dealer's done is put them straight in Alparex. So obviously the fish have come in with parasites, so maybe they don't treat them, the Japanese, they just ship them out as is. Then it's down to the dealer.
Yeah, I do think I would say they would use salts and stuff like that they traditionally have. Because if you have a look at the filtration, they don't have all. I mean, apart from the newer fish houses, some of the older koi farms. Look what these Jack batting.
Yeah.
And lots of it. I mean, you've seen the farm.
It works, though, doesn't it? It works. It's simple. It's simple and effective.
Yeah, you've seen it. You've seen it.
Corey said, "Hi, Carol."
I'd have it all my filters afford it.
Yeah, I would as well. Eat your supper or your supper. With a laughing face. Jack says you can't get Ginring Karashigoi. That's classed as a Karawagi. Oh, I can't say this word.
Kawarigoi.
Kawarigoi. Basically, non-classification of koi, and a lot of other koi fit into this category. Yeah. That's what was the other one that they had at the show for the Kage?
Kage, Shiro.
Kawarimono,
yeah.
3,000 litres and decent sized koi. Do you mean gallons, David? I think he meant 3,000 litres, mate, because he said small pond. If it was gallons, it'd be way more than 3,000 litres. There's nothing wrong with a small pond. A lot easier to maintain, a lot easier to look after, way cheaper on treating. And as long as you've got a good filtration to keep up with it, you've got a good number of fish in there. I'm doing it right now. Hopefully it'll be a little bit bigger come next year. Mike Bass says Gaz is practicing his Derek Akara act. Kigoi are a non-metallic only, but you can get a metallic strains of Chag and Karashigoi. So
you can Chag, but Karashigoi, not a true strain of Karashigoi.
Karashigoi. That brings on to another little topic of what we saw on another channel from the Japan Koi Show, when according to Kantaro Sakai
fish for koi farm. Yeah.
If you want to now, the reason why we thought we'd bring this up, because there's not many people like him. Dad's been one of them. Not one of his favourite type of guys, as Shuramujis. A true Shuramuji can only come from a Kahaku male and a Kahaku female.
Correct.
But they won't grow to the
jumbo sizes,
the jumbo sizes, the plus 100 cm ones. To get that kind of thing to happen, then you need to cross a male Kahaku with a female Karashigoi.
Yes.
And only then will you get what's classed as a jumbo Shuramuji.
Yeah.
Was one of the fish that won in this year's Japan competition.
It's the Goita Koi Show, wasn't it?
Yeah. But it was one of them all held over in Japan. It was a show that we looked at, when we were having a look at. But according to what's he called again, Mick? What was his name?
Sakai.
Kantaro Sakai.
Yeah.
Sakai. That's what he had to do to produce his fish to get his Shuramujis to grow to such a big size. And the one that he was showing was a 93 or 95 centimeters, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a big fish. It was a big fish.
But it was lovely fish as well, though. It actually did look nice, and the scalation and the fulcrum that he had, and it was stunning, wasn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I'd say, I mean, to be honest with you, we're all three of us. To us, they were trash fish.
Yeah.
But now they've opened their eyes.
When you've seen one at that size, they do look pretty stunning, don't they?
Spectacular. And you've produced some cracking genuine ones, and with
Yeah.
We're definitely keeping. We're definitely keeping them now.
Yeah.
Skeggy goes back to a comment that we're on earlier on. The only reason we feed floating pellets is for us. Koi are middle to bottom feeders. Yeah.
Yep.
Head down,
And it
ass
doesn't.
up.
It doesn't do the spine any good for them to be feeding on
doesn't,
surface.
Hence the reason why they say that you should have more than 4 foot in depth, so that when they do come up, they are tailing down and
Yes.
putting the tail down and damaging the body. Wayne Farrer says koi stroke carp are bottom feeders.
They are, mate. 100%.
Pen koi is Andy's dealer. Yeah, that's right, Pen koi. Andy is on some of his videos when he's first started using it. Instructions as per ton of water, which is 1,000 litres. Has he I don't think he's done that. I think he's ripped. I might have done that. Somebody's got a good idea.
So it's again, Daz.
Don't know if
That we're using now, it does have a proportion of thinking pellets in it, doesn't it?
It does, mate. Yeah, I think it's 4%.
Yeah.
But I think the ultimate mix is 50-50 if I'm 40-60. Right. The ultimate mix, don't quote me on that, but I'm sure it's more thinking in that one.
Yeah. So ideally suited, they would be better and they are preferable and they are better eating off at bottom. But like Skeggy says, we do it so that we can see them, so that we can see them come up and we can enjoy them. But if your pond's clear, you can see them feeding off at bottom as well. Skeggy says you can't do the beard stroke yet. I don't think that one. But no, I ain't got an emoji for that one. Yeah,
and you have to flick your tongue like an evil villain.
And I knew what you meant. Steve G says I've got instructions in English. Carol got it from Andy. There you go. Sweet. I knew he did. He had instructions in English. Ghost toy to start with. Yeah,
right.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan of them.
I wasn't big in the plane at the.
I'm sorry. I wasn't a fan until I've seen
the last fish I would have thought of, to be quite honest.
I wasn't a fan. I want a fan until I've seen that orange looking one, the mirror cross koi.
Oh yeah,
That's what they would be classed kind of.
That
orange one.
Some of them are nice. Some of them are nice.
A lot of them. You've got a lot of them nice ones like that.
But I don't like the traditional ones where they've got the skull-shaped pattern on the red.
No. They're nothing like that. They are. Yeah. Them ones. What Daz has got. They're spectacular. I mean, I'd have all them. I would have all them.
Kopi says, "I need 6 black koi then, lads." He doesn't need to send him a couple over, mate. Wayne Farrer says, "Buy what you like. It's your pond." That's my thinking. 100%, mate. That's exactly what I think as well.
Yeah.
Jamie says, "I had a black butterfly koi and it died. Not very lucky for that one, mate." Technically, it's a butterfly, not a koi.
What I would say is don't buy pond fillers if you can help it. Buy proper varieties, because at the end of the day, you're going to have these fish with you for maybe 30 years.
Yeah.
You don't want to get bored after 2 years and think, "Oh, I don't really like that one. That one's a muck."
Unless you like me, you get bored after 2 seconds.
Don't buy. I hate to say this. Don't buy garden centre fish. They end up looking really nice when as they get bigger, they become a bit washed out. Then you end up with fish that you aren't too particularly happy with looking at. If you're happy with that and you're not bothered about that, you're all right, good. Go with what you want, but they do tend to get a bit washed out, don't they? I think they do anyway.
Yeah. You don't have to pay a fortune, but go to a dealer. Get them toe side, but get some decent.
I'm not going from a good reputable dealers that have purchased them, grown them on, or bred them themselves and brought them in.
You can get you can get a decent fish now, a decent, okay looking fish for about 35 quid, around the 5 to 6 inch mark.
Yeah.
Canon lenses and cameras. Has Mick been to the boxing gym as he's got the towel around him?
I did wonder
You've
about
been
that.
doing boxer size?
No, I'm not though. I'm not too good, so I'm just like a bit warm.
Twisted says, Ki Shuro, don't you mean a Ki Utsurimik?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ki
Kishiro.
Utsuri.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiyosuri, yeah.
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 Yeah, he did, mate.
Kishiro. Oh, that's
Rain
what it
Farah
is.
says it's all natural pond. Kopi says bye, Carol. I think she's already gone, mate, but I'm sure she appreciates it all the same. I probably missed it late as well anyway, because by the time you get around to comments, it's gone. Balderifa says the Japanese are big fans of hitting fish with a lot of meds at once to treat for parasites. I get the principle, but they have mastered it through generations to keep those tricks close. There's a good video Clayton shared online when the Japanese guy uses a home mix of methylene blue, FMG, and something else. Apparently, it's a wonder of the world treatment. Well, let's have a look at that. See what we can find that one. Skeggy says salt will kill most things, including fluke. Yep.
Yep.
High enough
It will.
concentrated level, it definitely does.
Yeah.
And that chap from Kodo, is it Kodo?
Koda Koi Farm, yeah.
Kodo Koi Farm swears by it. He even tells you what levels you can. If you look at his channel and his videos, he'll tell you descriptions of how to treat for lots of things with salt.
Yep.
Kushti Koi says, "Hi all, hope you're all well. How you doing, bud?"
You're doing, mate.
Evening, Kushti. Hi, Daz. Jeff Lee says, "Evening, Knights of the Round Pond." How you doing, Jeff?
Evening, Jeff.
Yeah, good. Evening, Jeff from Skeggy. Evening, Jeff from Mr. Tropical Koi. The Baldwin Reaper says, "I agree with Mick. They were classed as trash fish, the same as tanchos in Japan." Yeah, true. Same as tanchos in Japan until the European market went mad for them. Tanchos are the lowest grade kaku possibly, which is why a lot lose the red. Yeah, we've seen as a spawn this year that there were a fair lot of tanchos in there, mate, weren't there? Actually, what were 100% tanchos, and some that were maybe one or two steps, and a lot of them have turned into shuramujis.
Yeah, or it's not a true. I don't know that the orange has sort of shrunk. It's not gone altogether, the tancho spot, but you can just tell it hasn't got the depth of Benny. It's not going to make a proper
like a lot of them have faded back a lot, aren't they, mate?
Yeah.
England AV says, "I like the decoy, the decoy." I think
How you doing, England, Davey?
He brought me some for. I thought it was one of his toys.
Would that be a Darchag decoy?
Oh, it's his dog bed. He did bring it in here. I didn't think he brought it in here and it looked fine, so I didn't think it was that. I thought it was one of his toys. The dog's kick crap out of his bed, rip stuffing out of it. It's too small for him anyway. As is, he's made a nice big hole in his bed.
He's definitely teething.
I can't knock him. He's been as good as gold all day. If he wants to bray his bed, he can bray his bed. Be right. Up North Koi Pond says, which fish were classed as trash jack? The shuramuji. Yeah. They wasn't a very well sought after, were they? They were a fish that normally got cold first. A shuramuji, a nightmare for tancho lovers, although there are some fantastic examples about. Yeah.
Yes.
The video that we watched this week, the video that we watched this week was absolutely stunning. That fish, and I think he got something like a second or third in that show, didn't it?
Yes,
in the Grand Champion. So it was.
Got a lovely apricot head as well.
Yeah, very clean fish.
Yeah.
Again, I will say one thing, because it got that big, it had that ugly head, and I don't particularly like it when they start getting like that. They look a bit.
That's the thing with fish when they get big. It's part and parcel of it.
England AV, the first koi was a jag. No, it wasn't.
There wasn't.
You're incorrect. The first koi was a magoi. Skeggy's Pond says, Cope, you should have a pond of chag with the love of tea. Xmas koi party. Is that an invite for everybody, Paul?
Yeah.
Christmas party at Paul's by the looks, guys. Everybody who wants to follow the details. Get around there for party poppers, hats, and cheesy Christmas songs.
Yeah, we'll be able to. What's it called? We'll be able to take the piss out of as many YouTube channels, eh?
Yep, there you go. England AV, the first koi was a Magoi. Yep, it was 100% skeg. And we got a yes from Canon, lenses and cameras.
He fucking loved it. He loves it, doesn't he?
Would you like me to share the word all over social media for you, Paul? And send me your address, post it here now. We'll make sure everybody turns up.
But Paul, we need to talk nice to Paul, just in case we need the bus.
Oh yeah, Paul, can you sort us out with the bus?
On a serious note,
which can you do it? If they have cheese footballs, only if they have cheese footballs. What's he on about? Sound, thanks. Right. Has anybody got any topics or anything they would like to discuss? Has anybody out there got anything they would like to? Have you two got anything you'd like to discuss?
Yeah, about the breeding. I mean, we've hit a little bit on it, but the breeding. This
is what I would like to call your time. I shall.
Right. Far away, mate.
Hand over to Michael.
You know, if you breed a Kaku with a Kaku, yeah, you get Kahaku, you get, say, a Sankey, you get a Showa, you get a Benigoi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now
what are those classed as? Those other fish classed as? Because by terms it come from a Kahaku spawning.
Yeah.
I mean the classic Jaguars.
They're not thoroughbreds, are they, as such?
No.
Jaguars, aren't they?
How can you be serious with a man?
You can't, can you? We're gonna wait on. Come closer to the screen.
Have you seen his new cat? He's got a good grip, though. You can probably keep it still. He's a bit tamer than Sonny. Come on, mate. Sorry, I'm making you lose your concentration. I'm not meaning to.
No, what's it called? It's like I say, because you're always going to get throwbacks of some kind, aren't you?
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like if you get a Kahaku spawn and you get a shower. Now, is that a proper shower, or is it a fish that looks like a shower? Because a shower should have black skin underneath, shouldn't it?
Yes.
And the white and red overlaid on the top. Now, if you were to strip that back, if you could somehow, would that fish be white underneath, or would it be black skinned?
Yeah.
I've often wondered that. What would that make that a true shower, or just like a shanky?
Yeah. This is the interesting thing. I mean, everybody knows what's so.
Don't mind me. I'm listening. I'm just.
I mean, Saroji. Saroji, the white. Most all koi have white on them, don't they? Of some description, apart from the shishiris and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Yamabukis.
And the Sagas and the Yamabukis and stuff like that. But it's like I say, it's just different what you get from. Because prime example of you this year, you've bred Miracarp with Randy and 2 Yamabukis.
Yeah.
But you got blue Shivas. You got Chags.
Yeah, Ginrin Chags.
Ginrin Chags. So that's what I'm saying. And you've got other fish. What?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got orange fish.
Those have got to be from the genetic throwback, aren't they? But and again, it'd be.
Yeah, but it can only be on the koi side. It's because
on the koi side. It's coming from the male. Because the female
from the female
was the Miracat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
But you've produced so many variations of fish. When they get big, you'll be thinking, oh wow.
Yeah, they're interesting fish in their own right.
Yeah, like I say,
I
that
probably
orange.
wouldn't use those as they are, but there will certainly be a stepping stone to breed with another variety to take it further.
Yeah, I mean,
Some of them, the blue one, I'd gladly have one of those on its own right in the pond on its own.
Yeah. That orange one I keep talking about, that the ghost carp.
Yeah.
It's not a ghost carp. They're stunning.
Yeah.
The scalation. Stop it, big head.
You look like Schofield.
You can't take him serious, can you, when he's biased?
How much of this to endure? That's better.
Bad to know. Sorry. So, if from a ghost Sankey spawning, you produced Kahaku,
Sanke,
Showa,
Shiro, Benigoi.
but it's let's say it's come from a Sankey male, Sankey female, Ginrin Sankeys, which you produced. Them in themselves, there were other fish mixed in with them. So what does that make them fish?
Yeah, there was some like brown.
What does it make the other fish? If it's from a true Sankey spawning, what does it make the other fish? Are they Sankeys or classed as Sankeys but look like Shuramujis or look like Benigoi or look like Yamabukis? What does that make them?
Key, like key Sankey. There's some yellowy looking ones.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It threw all sorts out, didn't it? It threw all sorts out, but that was a pure Sankey. Two males, one Ginrin, one Deutsch, and then one Ginrin female. Ginrin female, standard male, and a Deutsch male. But it produced Yamabukis. So what is that? What am I? And this is not me taking mick in any way, shape, or I know I have been dicking about a bit, but what does that make those fish? What does that make those offspring? Does that make even though they look like a Yamabuki, are they classed as?
I suppose, strictly speaking, they'd be culls, wouldn't they? They'd be, if it was in Japan, they wouldn't get any further. Anything that wasn't a Sankey would just be culled.
Right.
So they would never be grown on, and you'd never know what would actually be.
Jack, you've got it one way round, mate. You've got it one way round. Show us a black fry when it's a baby. Yeah, it's not.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, but when it grows bigger, it's still got the black skin underneath, hasn't it?
Showers are 100% black, aren't they? The
black fry, 100% black fry.
Yeah, right, but as they grow older, they're still black underneath.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm mean.
Yeah, they're definitely a black fry because they
So what we're saying is, if they're from a
Pacific
Kahaku spawn, then they should be Showa because they should have white skin underneath.
Say again.
Technically, you can't call them a Showa, can you? If they're from a Kahaku spawn.
Yeah.
Well, you get
go Sankey in it, so it's a throwback generation throwback, isn't it?
Yeah, but you wouldn't get a Kahaku with black skin, would you? No. So if to produce an actual Showa, it wouldn't be a Showa. It would be a lookalike. It would have the superficial colours on the top that look like a Showa, but deep down it wouldn't be a Showa, surely.
Well, this has just reminded me of what Jamie's just put here. He was watching a video on Japanese koi mud ponds. They said that the reason for jumbo koi is because of the natural foods like snails, worms, and other water life, etc., not down to the pellets. Depends, doesn't it? Because from what we watched in that video this week, you can't actually get a jumbo go Sankey. because Gosankis don't grow on average.
You get big,
above-
you get very big.
Get big, but in it jumbo like over 100 cm. But there hasn't been a Gosanki.
No. What is the actual size for a jumbo? Is it 80 or 90 cm? It's not 100 cm, is it?
No, 90. I think it's 90 cm.
90.
above.
So you get 90 cm.
Yeah. I know you.
What's the biggest Kahaku? Anybody know? What's the biggest Kahaku? That's the record.
Biggest shower at the minute. Oh, but saying that, no. Look at Sharka. She's got to be touching 100.
Yeah, that's a jumbo. 100%.
Adam Byers, female.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. That is jumbo line.
No, actually,
Vince and
Skeggy
will tell you.
When you were there, how big's Sharky now?
She was big. She was a big girl.
Yeah, but is she that big? Is she 100 big?
I think the biggest shower at the moment is 97.
I know. I didn't read out. I
think
Shower is a white-bodied koi, same as Kaku. Sankey is a black koi. So as long as it falls within
you got it the other way around.
That's the wrong way around. Yeah.
There isn't a koi. There is that koi. The stronger the bloodline, the better the success rate on strain-specific koi. But that's the other way around, isn't it, Jack? It's
the other way around. Yeah.
And Kaku is white. And the red comes up afterwards.
The Kahaku and the Sankey are white base fish.
Yes.
Where the shower is a black base fish.
Yeah. And that's why you pick the shower fry out, because they're black as babies. And you cull the rest if you only want shower.
Yes.
But if we fed our fish on worms, slugs, and stuff, we'd end up with every parasite known to man. I don't think there's necessarily.
No,
I don't think there's necessarily a lot of slugs and worms and all that kind of stuff, because it's probably going to be more your natural pond life, like bloodworm, daphne, brownie shrimp, and all the rest of it.
Exactly. It'll be little isopods and stuff
other
like that.
insect life that's in a pond natural.
Yeah.
I would think.
Have you seen getting the fish out in Japan? The amount of giant tadpoles and that, because the locals,
bullfrogs.
They cook them, don't they? They harvest them when they're harvesting the fish, and the giant water bugs as well. They eat them.
Yeah.
Skeggy says I was always led to believe a show was black and a Sankey white. Yeah,
that's it.
I'm
pretty
sure from what we've seen this year from that spawning.
No, 100. No, it's not. It's 100%. It's 100%.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, he's been messy. He's been dragging it in here. I thought he would just bring his bed in, but slugs do not bring parasites, nor do worms.
Right. Worms, they have a bacteria in them because they're a bacterial feeder. They're like
they feed on rotten vegetable matter and
and it passes through the body. Where slugs and stuff, and I mean birds, even birds. I'm still
skeptical about
pigeons,
that.
Pigeons and stuff. How can they be?
Yeah.
It's
to be fair, no one's ever really researched it properly and done any scientific tests.
Carrie did, didn't she put a slug under a microscope. She did a scrape on a slug and found no.
It's been a clean slug. I mean, you can't do one slug and say that's it. No slugs contain parasites. You've got to do a sample from different areas and different species of slugs to get a true reading.
Yeah. There's more. It's the marble slug. There's the common red slug.
Leopard slug. There's different ones.
Yeah. I got to. I mean, slugs.
Worms. I think they could enter not parasites as such, but bacteria.
If that's the case, if worms were, I mean, if anybody's got a filtration system, you get worms in your filter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they're Redendra, red Redendra.
Are they a different type of worm than to your normal one? Because they're smaller, obviously. They don't.
The red. I think that's what they call it. They call it red Redendra.
Is it because of plantaginous or something? There's a worm that you get in fish tanks, and it attacks things like shrimp.
Oh, you're on about. I know what you're on about. You're on about planaria.
Planaria, yeah.
But then
Now, I've had
area,
those
yes.
in my tank with axolotls, and
Yeah.
there was bloody loads of the damn things. I don't know where
Yeah.
they came from because
Yeah,
nothing.
area.
Yeah,
They have a little triangle head.
yeah,
Yeah,
arrow
triangle
shape.
shaped.
And
Yeah, I've seen that.
they suck on the glass.
Yeah.
But they're bad for fish. Where you can get detritus worm, what a little thin ones, what a wiggle around, the fish will eat them.
Yeah. Well, these nematodes, tiny worms. There's all different kinds of things. I mean,
I hope those ones don't cause parasites, because when I find them inside my filter, fish love them.
No, Bedendras do not, because they're feeding off. They're not a water worm, but they can survive in water.
It's in my trickle shower.
Yeah, but if you
But
go,
how did they get in there?
natural organisms in the water.
When it's wet,
There's a lid on top.
when it's wet, they'll slither up like a slug. They'll go up vertical surfaces.
But then, what's it called? If you overwatered a normal earthworm or a lobworm, it will drown.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've done it when I've fished with them.
Yeah.
They wiggle like hell when you put up through them, but you
then-
bring them back in 10 minutes later. There.
Is it Ribena? Because you can buy it from the
Dendrobina.
Dendrobina. That's it. That's what they are.
Yeah.
Up north says Jack Shore are black like Utsuri, which they came from.
Yes.
Nip says, would Jap not call off non-Sankey for Sankey's?
Yes, they would. They would.
What were those figures that we heard about? 700,000.
700,000.
700,000 fry. Then it
Down
was
to
graded down to 40,000, down to 600, then down to one to get the best of what he wanted from that particular spawning, and that was from
Sakai, I think.
Sakai, I think it was.
Or Dainichi, or was it Dainichi?
Dainichi. It was Dainichi, yeah. Dainichi's that was Dainichi's breeding. That's what he'd got. Oh, and I'm going to give you another little bit of interesting information. S Legend.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys know where the name came from and why he called it S Legend?
I know.
Tell you. I can tell you where and why.
Another one called John Legend.
Yeah, John Legend is the daughter of S Legend.
Yeah.
And he called it John Legend because John Legend is his favourite singer.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what kind of koi John Legend is, though? I do. Do you?
Yeah. Have you any idea, Daz?
No.
Comment.
A tantra.
Yeah. Tancho, and this is what he's bred off this time. He got 700,000 fry, 700,000 down to whatever from John Legend's spawning this season. That's a little video that we watched of him being interviewed, and his favourite singer is, and most of his fish that he's got are named after singers, and some of them are named after his favourite singer's songs. There you go. That's an interesting fact for you.
Well, it was S Legend then. I've never heard a
S
singer.
Legend was John Legend's mother.
Yeah, but that's not a singer. Is it?
S Legend's the fish that sold for 1.6, 1.7 million, which is the mother to John Legend, which is the one that is using. Yeah, 700,000. Mike was saying, yeah, well, 700,000. Skeggy says, you'll never get show from a Kahaku spawning.
Why?
Because it's not got the black skin base to start with. I would assume.
So I can debunk that theory straight away, because a Kahaku and a Sankey are a white-based fish. Guess what? You produced some iron shower this year from a Sankey spawning. That's my case.
Yeah, but that's just what I'm saying. Are they actual shower, or are they just shower lookalikes?
No, it's the shower. If the shower. This is what I mean.
That's what I was meaning. When it produces something else that looks like or resembles something, what's its classification? What does it go into then? What does it become? if it's technically not possible to do what people say has happened, what does that classification become? I don't know.
That's it.
Not,
That's it. And that is the. It's like what comes first.
this is the kind of thing I want to ask Adam when I go down there. I want to say,
I'll be
what does
interested
this
to
make
find
that?
out.
What is it?
Because
we got to remember that question.
we don't really know the real answer, do we?
Honestly, I haven't got a clue, but we've seen those fish come from those spawning. I don't understand how you can get Yamabuke from a Sankey spawning, but it did. Ginrind as well.
Yeah. I mean, look at
Nothing
the
else in the
variety.
mix, no other fish thrown in there.
Look at the variety. What you got from the mixed spawning? Asagi.
Yeah.
Where did the Asagi come from?
Yeah, where did the Asagi come from?
I can only assume it came from the
Sewer.
Sui.
That would have been a Sui though, but that's a Deutsch fish. These are fully scaled, beautiful Asagi. Yeah, that's what I mean. It is crazy.
Jack says, correct skeggy all the way around. You can do skeggy if the bloodline is weak enough. Right. It wouldn't have a shower. It might spawn a Sankey though. But we've seen Sankey. We've seen show. We got.
This is what
showers.
we've seen
got showers from a Sankey spawning.
I was very dubious because I
They've
thought
got Motoguru in the pectorals. They've got Motoguru in the tail, and in the dorsal, they've got black on the head.
And white. They've got 3 colours.
Three colours: red, black, and white to the head. Motoguru in, but they came from a Sankey spawning. You'll see them, Daz, when you come up, mate.
Yeah.
Bloodlines dictate what can come out, mate.
Yeah.
So it's got to be an ancestral throwback, then, hasn't it? It's got to be generation throwback.
Down the line with something else.
I mean, right. We've seen now a couple of places where we've been in the past, and you think, wow, look at those fish. And their offspring. And the offspring.
Yeah.
Offspring, what they have produced is like, wow, they're amazing.
Amazing, yeah. Yeah, the parent fish, you think, oh my God, I want to have that in my pond.
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly.
And you think, no way. That was my first thing when I saw them. I thought, nah.
Yeah.
No way.
And these are
stock.
regular spawnings, regularly producing high quality fish.
High quality fish.
Yeah.
Oakley is over a metre. Sorry, I just touch on that one. White body fish can't spawn a black body fish, as far as I know, unless there's a bit of a shower in a dim, distant past that can do a throwback. It's got to be a generation throwback, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That guy that we watched over in States, what's he called?
Brady.
Brady. He was having generation throwbacks, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And occasionally, when he crossed the mirror car pin, he did 4 generations on, and all of a sudden, he was getting mirror car coming back, wasn't he?
He was getting Haku as well.
Oh, that's an interesting thing. What you've just asked us. Did you ever get in contact with that gentleman and sent the pictures to him?
Yes, I did. I've heard nothing back from him. I sent him a link to look at the video that Gaz did with it all in. Never heard anything. So
that's a shame.
Yeah, I can't contact him directly though because I don't know how to.
Yeah. Well, we can sort that out.
We'll look into it.
But no, those
Oakley is over a metre.
Yeah, those carp at your place now, them orange ones, mate.
Yeah,
I want to buy one of them.
You can have one, mate.
No. I want to. Like I say, they're beautiful.
Jack says, correct, Skega. The weaker bloodlines will not throw black rejects in this case. Kaku to Kaku spits out shower due to the weak bloodline. So that would mean then that those Kahaku came from.
Yeah.
That would mean that if that's the case, for a Kahaku to spit out showers, that would mean that those Kahakus are not true Kahakus. They come from a shower spawning. So
Possibly,
the kahaku
yeah.
from the shower spawn for them
Yeah.
to spit out the reverse. It's got to be on it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
or-
wide, you know, excuse my friend. But it's hard as shit to get anything round it all, isn't it? To get
Yeah,
your
it
head around
is.
it. It don't make no
Yeah.
sense.
What actually happened, Gaz, was that kahaku spawn was a female kahaku that spawned with 2 male sankis and various other fish. So I'm assuming that the go sanki that came from that spawn were kahaku female, sanki male cross. So the shower side could have come from the sanki. There could have been a bit of shower in the sanki line.
We've
Yeah.
really got this year when we do it, we've got to experiment the shit out of it, haven't we?
Yes.
Look at
I'm
it.
looking forward to
Look
it.
at the last
So
video.
looking forward to
I
it.
don't know.
Look at the last video we did down at the farm. We found 2 more sankis. Yeah.
Yeah.
One was clearly a sanker. One was clearly a shower. But they
Yeah.
both offspring.
I've got a question for you and for everybody out there then. What do you think a Ginrin Kahaku cross with a Benny Ginger would throw? As to create a Benny Ginger, you need a Ginger cross
Kahaku.
Kahaku to create a Benny Ginger. What would a Benny Ginger cross Kahaku produce?
I think it would produce something like that thing I don't like out there.
A Benny Kikikuru.
Yeah,
That's
something
all
like that.
of it.
Sharky is at least 80 plus.
Yeah.
So
She's a big girl. She's a big girl.
Yeah.
Sharky is getting in for 90 now, I think. Right, so if that fish gets over into the jumbo bloodlines, it's above
She is.
90 cm. isn't
She's
it?
90.
She is. Yeah.
A Gingangula. That's what it produced. Heavy England said a mud pond is filled with melting snow and ice that brings the minerals, then everything in there grows.
Yeah.
They're freshwater springs, aren't they, through most of the mud ponds? Yeah.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
feed from
Well, the snow melt run off.
Jack says jumbo koi are down to bloodlines and what strains are in them. Not all koi are capable of reaching jumbo 90 cm. Close relations to single colour varieties are more likely to hit the jumbo category.
Yeah.
Yes,
Which
they are.
is they normally get that jumbo line by going to Chag or Karashigoi. Because those are the true jumbos, aren't they?
I mean, have you ever
the Kantaro Sakai guy was saying the same thing, wasn't it? So yeah. I'd agree with that 100%.
Yeah. But what's it called? If you ever want to watch the amazing video, it's an old video, Kanashi Koi Farm, when he's craning those monster Karashis and Benny Boy. That's just wicked.
Single colours have got more chance, haven't they, of getting to that big jumbo size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the
90
complicated
cm
genetic
plus is classed as
process.
jumbo then, yeah?
Yeah.
90 cm plus is we're agreeing with that.
Yeah.
Canon Lenses says, how much would you pay for a decent fish? Well, there's no true way of answering that, mate, is there? Because you could consider a decent fish, and I might think it looked like crap. It's exactly the same thing as, I like butterfly. Some people don't. Vince doesn't.
Yeah.
Vince doesn't like Sankey's, but I do. That does. It's the same old, Paul. I would say 100%. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and you would pay whatever you consider a reasonable amount for a fish that you like.
Let's just say,
it's all depending on how deep your pockets are and what the fish is and what you like in the first place.
if I was privileged enough to buy that that shower, that Ginrin shower from that show for £6,000, I would buy it. I would buy it. No doubt about it. I wouldn't even think about it.
Skeggy says,
I'll be trying to drop.
I don't care what the fish it is, my limit is 200 quid.
Oh, no.
No. I'd probably say more than that because I think I've already probably spent more than that.
Yeah.
I would
Me,
probably
for the
say
right fish,
that would be the most I'd pay for a fish.
about 1,500 quid I'd pay for the fish. Fish.
It would appear Twisted Towers have dirty slugs around their way because Vince has seen parasites on slug scrapes.
Yeah.
Me too, Vince. Daz, we've got to do it. We've got to find one. We've got to find one. We've got to scrape one.
Got to find a
Well, there should be
really
plenty of
dirty old
that.
slug going, hey, you slug, come here, you slug.
But this next one, fluke specifically is what Skeggy's seen. Charlie Brifter Brown says pigeons carry up to 60 different kinds of diseases. Well, that would mean that anything that predates upon a pigeon does as well. Because you are what you eat.
Yeah. Foxes.
As you can see, babies.
What's to stop a fox drinking?
I like rats.
It?
So again, does.
I say, and what's to stop a fox drinking out your pond and contaminating it with parasites? If it's eating a pigeon.
That's what I mean. I think it's far stretch me. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think birds personally. I mean, perhaps maybe waterfowl where they might have hitched a ride kind of thing. But I don't think land birds carry parasites in that sense, unless they've ingested them. But getting out of their body and back in.
That David Attenborough film program that the slugs, the parasites infested the slug, made the slug crawl up to the top of a stalk, and its eye started to pulsate, and that was some kind of fluke or something inside it that attracted the bird. The bird flew down, ate it, and then the bird flew off and pooped in a lake. And the parasite goes into water.
How the parasite cycle, didn't it? Yeah, it did. I've seen that. Yeah, so
it can pass from a bird into a water course.
Oh, what's it called? Can we ask Skeggy how the lovely Drake and Drakess are doing anyway?
Oh, has he got ducks on his pond?
He's got ducks on his pond.
Messy bloody thing. I've had them in the past, and they eat up lilies, they crap everywhere.
I used to have a pet duck. Used to follow me. I used to walk down the road and it flew to my local fishing pond and it followed me back home again.
Yeah, my dad used to have one called Nickfish, an Indian monodog.
I hatched it under my dad's pigeons. I swear to God, the pigeon was like sat this high up on top of it. It looked well funny. As soon as it started to pip, I took it away and I brought it inside. The imprint on the first thing they see, that thing followed me absolutely everywhere. I once come home and my mum said, you better get in that bedroom, lad, and get it sorted out. I said, wow, what's up, Mum? She said, your maggots are all over your bedroom floor everywhere. So I've just brought a duck in it, ate them all. Duck ate a lot. So we're like an instant Hoover. Went around, paused the water. Well, quick. My mum said, oh, well, smart bastard, aren't you? Got rid of them, didn't it? Charlie Bifter Brown says, Skeggy Pond, true mate. Yeah, apparently humans carry hundreds as well. Sai, crossing Utsuri with a kahaku shower. Utsuri with a kahaku shower.
Yeah, 100%. Where do you think the height story come from?
Bears don't carry parasites if they're wet. They can carry water parasites, etc. Apart from that one that David Attenborough on about with the pulsating slug's eyeball, which made the bird eat it, and that did transfer. But that's a specific parasite that did that one particular thing, wasn't it?
But does that occur in things that we don't know about?
Well, what happens if somebody eats that bird before it gets to shit it out of the side? Again. It could never end, could it? It's like the woman who swallowed a fly to catch the spider. And all
what comes first, the apple or the chicken or the egg?
Chicken or the egg. Yeah. Alan T says, "Hi guys, Shower are black, koi, kahakua, and Sankey are white. Sankey have most of the black upper part of the body."
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Balding, how many dry birds do you know that fly?
A lot.
A lot. A lot. There's way more.
Well, there weren't many dry birds flying today.
But Yeah, most are in the air that are not water birds that don't land and have webbed feet, but not all webbed feet birds are water birds, I suppose. The moorhens are naturally big, widespread toe, but it's not webbed, isn't it? That's 100% water bird, isn't it? Skeggy says, Jack, sorry, but I'm calling bullshit statement of the week. Birds don't carry parasites. It's the big transfer. Are you shouting out for a bullshit statement of the week? Oh, sorry, Jack. You've never had this one before, but Skeggy says so. Let's have it. We haven't had a chance to get out. Let's go. Where is it? Hey, we'll put that in there. Jack, sorry, but I'm calling bullshit statement of the week. Birds don't carry parasite. It's the biggest transfer of parasites out there. Birds drinking and bathing in ponds. Not me saying that. Not me giving a statement. I'm just I'm just giving it to someone. It has to go to someone, Jack. Back to the comments. Most are in the air. They're dry. They're dry birds. Skeggy, reread what I put. Skeggy said Adam has a direct descendant of S Legend.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
so it must be direct descendant, as in a
direct descendant of S Legend.
Yeah, so it'll be his daughter or son. What he's got. That's the only thing it can be.
Yeah, has to be.
Yeah.
Come. Has to be.
Yeah.
Can we have? I need to make another
son or daughter.
Obvious statement of the week. So they don't land and drink. The swallow doesn't land ever.
No.
It eats and sleeps on the wing. The only time it actually lands is to clutch at the nest to lay eggs when they make the nest.
Yep. But it doesn't land then because it's about 50 foot up in the air when they do it.
But it still sips water from the lake, doesn't it? It's flying down.
They skim it, don't they? Yeah.
But they never touch the ground.
The body as well, so that they can get moisture from the feathers and drink later too.
Yeah.
If they are wet, they can. But a pigeon that's racing, for example, that leaves a coop and drinks in your pond won't. Yeah, racing pigeons. They drink at home, they eat at home, they don't drink on the wing, they don't stop and go, do you know what, I'm just going to drop down here and get a drink from that. Because homing pigeons, racing pigeons, they don't fly within much more than half a mile of the loft until such time as they're actually going across the
racing.
But a racing pigeon isn't a wild bird, is it?
I don't know. The vast majority of pigeons in your town centre are all descendants of racing pigeons.
Yeah, but they will be drinking from ponds and anywhere they can find.
You said birds don't carry parasites. They do. They also carry water parasites. So carrying their own and water ones.
Oh, I would be very surprised if they didn't carry nematodes, flukes, and a whole host of other nasties.
I know they do dust mites and stuff like that.
Yeah,
well, my dad used to use, for his pigeons, my dad always used to use potassium permanganate he used to put a spoonful of it in a big bird bath. They'd all come down and they'd all bath and they'd bathe in it. That was to kill off all the dust mites and parasites that they had in the feathers and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Jack says, yes, but I'm talking koi parasites. If they go pond to pond, yes, but not in all cases. As I say, if Canadian geese, if flying for 3 hours, it will dry, and they wouldn't in that case.
Yeah, but we're not talking about pond parasites being stuck on the feathers, are we? We're talking about them internally inside the stomach and such, in the gut.
I don't know.
Pooping it out. Because worms and such can fly very, very well.
If them fucking Canadian geese come back around my pond next year and give me parasites again, they'll be in oven. Irish Jody Coy says, hi all, sorry for joining in late tonight. As working away as usual, I will catch up over the weekend. I personally don't get too involved in the genetics or the bloodlines. I just like, yeah, that's it, mate. I just like what the eye likes. Oh, hang about, Irish Jody Coy, just in case you haven't seen this, mate. I'll just give you the.
Oh, here we go.
So everybody's going to do it. You watch now. Everybody will be starting doing this on their lives. Sankies can have black on the head too, guys. No, they can't. Outdoormen was assuming. Sankies shouldn't have to determine a Sankey shouldn't have anything other than red and white on its head.
Yeah.
If a Sankey's got black on its head, then
it could be a shanker. It could be a
it's a
shanker.
shanker. That's what we call them.
Yeah.
It's a shanker. I thought for judging terms, a shower should have or has to have
3 colours on the head.
3 colours on the head. And a Sankey should have 2 colours on the head. Red
Yes.
and white. No black.
Nothing above the nothing. I think nothing past the head lobe for the Sanka.
England AV. So in the sky, it never rains and they keep dry. If you didn't know, right, all birds have at the very base, just before the tail feathers, they have a little. You can see it on your chicken when you get your Sunday roast. You'll see that there's a little gland, and the gland is what they use. And when you see a bird pruning itself, it rubs its head at its base of its tail
It's
first, and then
it's called the greasing gland.
all over its puddle. And it's basic to keep it dry. All birds stay dry. They're waterproof.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we're probably missing the most obvious way that parasites do get into our ponds.
Fish.
No, that's about it. Rain.
Oh no, Mick. Let's not go down that route. So parasites are evaporated up out of the water column, are they? And then they float.
Why not? Why not?
Maria! Oh, look, poor bastards that land in a car park. Sorry. They just shrivel up and die.
Yeah, they could be sucked up in a twister, I suppose, and then mixed in with the clouds, and then it could rain down parasites. I think we're getting into the realms of fantasy here.
They won't always dry though. It will relate to the largest transfer of parasites is by birds. Birds could ingest parasites, then drop them via their excrement.
No.
Birds
The number
don't
one.
get wet. They stay dry. Trust me.
Right, okay. The number one parasite, what brings it into your pond, is your fucking koi from other places. That is it. That's it. Because people have koi indoors. They're perfectly fine. They introduce a new fish. Guess what? They get parasites.
They might get parasites. Yeah, that's probably. Exactly. I think that's probably got to be the biggest cause, right?
It is number one. Number one cause. Introducing new fish.
You've been grafting today, mate. I can tell. That's your third yawn.
Sorry.
How about it?
A lot of driving.
Yeah, that's a killer, isn't it, mate? It's hard.
I've done years worth of driving in 3 weeks.
So that theory is incorrect and has been biologically proven from many years ago. If KHV can be transferred by hands and equipment from pond to pond to another pond, then birds can do the same. So how safe is our ponds from KHV? Well,
yeah, that's
true.
If
that's the case, if a waterfowl or water bird was to come from an environment where it was, I would imagine it would probably transfer just the same. But
yeah.
No, but I mean, it's koi herpes virus, so it can come from a koi.
Spread by birds.
Yeah, but if you can transfer it on a landing net, Mick, then surely that landing net's been out of the water for quite a few hours.
If it's dry, you wouldn't get it. You won't get it.
Yeah, but how often do? Well, yeah, but if it's wet and you can transfer it, then surely if a bird's wet, it can transfer the same.
Skeggy says, think we need to see the shower from a kahaku spawn. See, Sankey and shower can be very similar.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
Another stupid statement of the week. We're going to have to make another one. Isn't it, Charlie? From what Daz just said, it's a Sankey, not a shower. an Ed Shuro. That's a good one. I'm going to have to nick that one, mate. That's a good one. Yeah. You're misunderstanding what I put. Birds can transfer parasites, but it's unlikely and has to be the perfect set of scenario for this to happen. I'd go with that. My koi were £25 each. Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah. What?
I got you back. As for the just for men, you shithead.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack. I'm going to firmly disagree. That, yeah. The balding reef, I totally agree, mate. They can transfer pathogens on their feet, face, feathers, anywhere, Charlie. Bumholes, you're the lot. From the excrement, I was meaning. Sure, you said if they're dry, it's okay. What about frogs? Frogs don't have them. They won't tolerate them.
Yeah.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
Funny.
Well, I'm going to make it my mission to try and find parasites on slugs and frogs.
Yeah, I want to see that. I reckon next year, if we come next season does, when if you do a drain down on main pond, and there's any frogs in there, awesome. Can you do newts? They're protected, aren't they?
No, newts won't be in the pond. That they hibernate dry in rocks and such.
Ah, right.
Under
So if
log-
there's any frogs come next year, let's see if we can find one. And next time we spot a slug or a snail, let's do a scrape on it and see what we can find. See if in an environment where there's lots of ponds, water, and everything else, you'd expect that you would probably find them, wouldn't you? So
well, you think
let's see.
Frogs hibernate at the bottom of the pond all winter, and they can absorb oxygen through the skin. So if there's waterborne parasites, if that frog opens its mouth, say, the parasites go inside the frog, then the frog wakes up in the spring, decides, I like that pond over there better. There might be a female in there. There's no females in this pond. And it opts it and jumps into the other pond, opens its mouth, parasites come out. It could happen. I don't know how likely it to be, but I would have thought frogs could be a vector for parasites.
Yeah, I'd go with that. They live in that type of environment, don't they? So
exactly the west environment.
Yeah,
they never.
Jack says, Charlie Bifter Brown, that's why I'm saying it can happen, but it's not often. You'll see a bird in your pond realistically. I've been having quite a bit of trouble with parasites, and I know I've been having a wood pigeon coming down and drinking out my pond and bathing on top of it. He stands on netting and has a little bath, does a little drink, and then so I don't know. You never know. There could be some theory behind it, or what, I don't know. When it comes to the cost of decent so-called fish, I think you need to believe in yourself and your ability to keep them before just throwing money away on iron fish. Agreed, mate.
Yeah.
What you're saying there, Irish Geordie Coy, is buy some cheap ones and practice first.
Yes. And when some dummies.
Pond to pond, England AV, yes, but again, unlikely.
See,
I have them every day, Jack.
I've had mallards on the pond before.
Yeah,
and they
that's skeggy. You've got to pay. You've got to pay on there.
We'll put a net over the pond, and the bastards just bounced off it when they tried to land on the pond.
Yeah, my dad had the same.
They come back anymore.
A pair of mallards tried landing on his, but it was netted off, and they tried to do that skid thing. It just went boing. Just off the bush outside of it. Yep. Anyway, that's been near infected water. You have a natural style pond, though, mate. In your case, more likely. Bubble and fins. When breeding F1s, you have to take into consideration jumping genes and keep working with your line.
Yes.
F1s. What's F1s?
F1's basically the first generations.
Yeah.
But
An F1.
It's a mirror cart. There's a strain of F1 mirror cart.
It forms a sterile hybrid.
Yes.
Ah, right. Yeah, I thought
but the F1
was sterile.
The way Bubble and Fins are saying it, the F1 genetics from this spawning, what Gaz has got this year, those fish, what like the blue asagi and stuff like that, the cheaper side and stuff like that, they're all his F1 breeding stock for the future. Yeah.
So that's a good way of putting it. Jumping genes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in reality, any water body that birds can drink from is a target, which is most ponds. Although going round in circles here, I feel like I'm reading the same things again. England AV, disagree. You need to do some homework. Herons don't have web feet. I did correct myself.
No,
Nor
they
do
don't.
the moor hen. I know. Bird flu question. It's where they sneeze a lot. It's either daughter or granddaughter. Can't remember which.
Yeah. Oh.
They call pigeons flying rats for a reason. We should drag some pigeons and scrape them. You want to see my rat shot video? Just remove the Canadian geese eggs. They get they'll come back.
Yes.
You could make some big scrambled eggs with them though. Mixed flies are the biggest things that brings the nasties. Mixed flies are the biggest things that brings the nasty. Hey, the last time I tell you not to leave him a nasty message on your wall, mate. No good. You know, it's free for all. You can leave him wherever you want behind back of you on that wall now. Next poster that you produce is all attack, full on.
Is he what's it called though? Does he suck the? Is he slurping the purple though?
Well, not really down that road. On a serious note, I had a chase nesting ducks off my pond this year.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I think parasites need a host to live, otherwise they'll die. Yeah, that's the
Correct.
whole. That's another one of those stupid obvious statements.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy. We're gonna have to make that stupidest statement of the week. Yeah, all parasites need a host, or otherwise
No,
the classes.
It's just not true. It's not true.
Well,
I mean, Trick
Trick doesn't
but it
need
does
it.
have a host. It feeds on
Trick-
crap.
Because Trick doesn't feed off the fish as such.
But
No,
Trick's
it's
not
not
then
the
parasite if it doesn't need a host, is it?
It's
I
a
thought
thing.
all parasites required a host, whether it's for breeding, whether it was for for feeding, or
Yeah.
Parasites could
in
go a
that,
long
the
time.
whole terminology of a parasite.
Yes. But it does latch on like a parasite.
Yeah, it causes an irritation like a parasite.
Yeah.
They sure can, guys. I forgot what we were talking about, bud.
Me too.
They sure can, guys. What was that one for? About the Sankey. Oh, the Sankeys having colour on their head, having black on their head. Is that what you mean, Si?
Possibly.
I thought when they were looking, I don't know. Oh, goddamn. I agree. Oh, maybe not. Oh, just wait there. Jamie, Fluke's eggs can survive for months without a host. Yeah, that's right. But when they hatch out, they need a host, don't they? Oh, they don't survive. Vince is calling bullshit statement of the week on my KS fish are the main introducers of parasites. He has his hands full.
What?
F1 is a racing car. As Craig 68, not sure if it's a coincidence, but a heron nailed a sturgeon out of my pond, and I've just had to treat for flukes.
Yeah.
Adam Bayer. Adam what?
Grebe.
A grebe
It's
in his.
5 mud ponds. Oh yeah, they're like cormorants.
Oh, the grebe's the one that's.
Yeah.
They don't.
Water
They can't
divers.
fly.
It's
can
called
they,
the
grebe?
it's called the great crested grebe. Yes.
Can they fly?
Yes.
Are they flightless?
They're the ones with the big
No, they fly. They've got-
block off.
What's the black one that you always see dipping and
Lock-
diving for?
That
What?
is a cormorant.
You don't think of a
Cormorant.
cormorant.
They
They
don't
can
fly,
fly.
do
They fly, yeah.
They fly. You see them at the coast a lot, cormorants.
Yeah, that's the one.
They're very nimble. They look like a snake in the water. They're really
Yeah.
The grebes are beautiful birds.
Mm. Especially
Two
the dance.
Two true scary, just thinking of flukes, eggs, mate, costume and the likes. Probably not Craig.
Evening, I see.
Mick and
Evening,
everyone.
mate.
Had a brain fart then for a second. Some parasites can survive on the water. Evening, I see Nicoy. How you doing, mate? Some parasites can survive just in water.
Of course, can.
Evening, Steph. Ice Kegs there. GMAF H. F1s are crucian and goldfish cross.
That's
But
it,
when they
goldfish.
grow to a certain max size and eat like crazy, ideal for fisheries.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
there you go. But is it right then the F1s are sterile?
Yes.
Yeah, they can't spawn.
Is that the same when it comes to roach?
Yeah,
bream
no,
hybrids?
roach hybrids. That's it. End of the line. They can't then.
End of the line, yeah. I thought so. Yeah. Just had a slurp of tea for you, Skeggy. Just for Coy. How are you doing, bud? Evening all.
Evening, dude. How you doing, mate?
How's that pond coming on, Jeff? And Jeff with a cupcake from Vince. Mick and Paul up a tree kissing. Or should I say K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
He's wishing, Skeggs. He needs a proper hunk.
Evening, Jeff.
Can't get one, can I?
Hi, fairy cake. Just a guy with a laughing face. Skeggy, you going to Walmart in a red suit this year?
No, he'll be the one in the. He'll be the one in the green. He's like an elf.
Was a little grebe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get trick in tap water. Nice. Remind me not to have a glass of water from anywhere there. Oh, thanks. Can they fly?
He's got it today.
Penguin's a bird, mate, but it don't fly, does it? I mean, there are such things as flightless birds, but you know, emus,
Ostriches.
they don't fly.
Cassowaries.
Ostrich, they don't fly.
Ostriches.
Kiwi, they don't fly.
Kiwi. Yeah.
You want me to listen anymore? Can't really think of any. No, quick, Daz.
Um,
Bail me out. Thanks.
Quail.
Quail, yeah.
Kakapo, I think. New Zealand bird.
Yeah.
What's that one with the
Kakapo,
big
yeah.
thing on its head? The one that does that boop noise in the Brazilian rainforest.
That's bird of paradise. That is. That's the blue.
No.
Yeah, the big blue one. The big blue one with the purple. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's
That's the black one.
Guinea.
That's a bird of paradise. Yeah. I'm thinking of another one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, great. Yeah, Sankeys can have black on the head. They may get judged down for it in a show scenario, but Sankeys can do have sumi on the head.
Albeit not as
Albeit
dominant.
not as dominant as a shower. Right. So that's just for the breeding category of it then. Skeggy, you can't disappoint the kids. They look forward to it every year. And we've got loads of things here. I don't know why they bother posting these because it's not even a real link. You can't even click on them. But I won't bother putting them up. Grebes can fly, but if you ask England AV, they will always be wet. Penguins. Dodos don't fly. There goes our last female. The balding reefer. When have you ever seen your penguin in a pond? Nah. You can actually get a penguin to heat your pond. Okay, Vince? You actually get a penguin to heat your pond. Okay, Vince? He'll tell me I'm not lying. It's true. Laughing faces from Twisted Coy. In a zoo, I think you need a new one. Other block work's done. What? I think I'll need a new one once the block work's done. A new one what? A new pond?
Ooh. Looking forward to seeing that pond finish because it's an immense pond, isn't it?
43 watching, get liking. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Check that out. Shut up, mate. Show me one koi pond with a penguin in it. That's not photoshopped. Vince, bring on the penguins.
Yeah. What's it called? I'm just reading a bit of
You can get a penguin that not only sits at the side of your pond, it can heat your pond too. telling you, it's fact. I've seen it.
Yeah.
How we, Vince?
I'm reading.
In water parks in Tenerife and Future Ventura.
Yeah, I'm reading a bit of illustration on about the Sankey having sumi on the head. If it's sporadic, if it's sporadic, it can have it. But if it has big patches of sumi, it's more likely a shower.
There you go, Jack. Yes, you can, Gaz, buddy. 100% cupcake. Penguin pond eaters. Check them out. Check them out. Check them out, Jack. Oh, there you go. There's a link for you. You can have a look at it. Penguin heat pumps by Thermotech. Regardless of how they're introducing the parasites, it would be great if someone who is knowledgeable enough would put a simple go-to guide together on how to sort each type out. Skeggy surgery. An actual live, you didn't specify that. Sorry, you have to be more precise in your original statement. You didn't specify it had to be a live penguin. And I dare bet if you went to Chester Zoo, there's fish in there swimming around in summit ponds with penguins in them.
No.
Parasites.
No. No.
Some of those sprats that they wang in there are alive.
Yeah.
Actual live living penguin in a koi pond is not like you're taking things literally, Skeggy. Well, you can't get them. LOL. There's the link. Oh, you said in a pond, not in a koi pond. Oh God, they're all becoming rather catty tonight, aren't we all? I shall bring out that one, and then we shall bring out the Jaguar being a slightly bigger cat. Right, everybody else got any more topics we can hash out, talk about, and piss about with? Emoji face. Skeggy. He's smiling. What's this one? I also said the word live. Did you? Live penguins. You get penguins in Madagascar.
Yeah.
Madagascar.
You get penguins in Hawaii as well.
In South Africa.
And South Africa, yeah.
No doubt there'll be a penguin koi variety at some point.
Oh! You could class a shearer as that already, couldn't you?
You could actually, yeah.
Well, yeah. What about the Vince's fish you've got? That looks like a penguin.
It does, actually, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's got a moustache.
Why do penguins have moustaches?
Of course, the male ones do. I mean, come on. Have beards as well. Yeah, with koi tax. Yeah, I've seen live penguins in a pond in Tenerife and all over the Sea World in Skegness. Ha! Yes.
Yeah.
Charlie Bifter Brown says, I've got penguins in my pond. I've got some penguins in my kitchen with biscuits in. Not in my pond, though. Where do I get a penguin koi? Does Jack have any new breeds?
Come on, now.
You actually get them from Vince Twisted Koi.
Yeah,
that's where mine came from.
Yeah.
No, mate. Just wet birds and koi. Oh, we did have a giggle. Jack.
What kind of wet birds, eh?
What are you getting free of?
Oh,
You're getting free some things.
Lyle.
Oh, Cayman.
You're getting in your last video. Was it last video?
Yeah. Oh, no, not the video before.
You said you're getting free things to put in the corner of the area. What is it that you're getting? Cayman crocodiles, were it?
No. Yeah, shame you can't get a Cayman crocodile, but yeah, it's Cayman.
Caymans are crocodiles. They're Cayman.
No, you'll probably get it'll probably be a spectacle Cayman, I believe.
Is that what you're getting? Spectacle, or you're getting what were we saying? There was
There's black Cayman, spectacle Cayman,
and something else, isn't there? But are they a part of the
alligator?
They're crocodilian. No, they're crocodilian, like alligators and crocodiles. But
they're on the alligator branch of the tree, rather than the crocodile branch.
Don't let kids feed them.
No. The kids will bloody probably would jump in with them. Look, what?
They'll eat the wet birds. Look, get the bird problem down.
Yeah, they will. Just throw Canadian geese into Cayman. Back then. We've got and then we've got Mick. Who chose that wallpaper?
What? He forgot to.
He forgot to go to Style TV. Do you want me to do it for you?
Yeah.
Oh, hang about. Sorry. I take that back. Go Jams. That, but the other way around.
That way.
Yeah, that way. That's it. That's all. Does this one work?
Yeah.
Can't even insult.
I can insult him. He's only come on as what is it? Canon's what?
Canon's camera lenses. No, Canon's lenses and cameras. Canon lenses.
You know why he's come on to on that channel, don't you?
Yeah.
Because it's fucking Koi channel. Fucking hell! What you know he's playing. He knows I love you, Paul. I love you, Paul. Really. That's why he's come on there, because this is one of his bigger channels.
Thought it was only the Koi Whisperer who had wet birds in his pond. Thank you. Caymans.
Yeah, but what kind of caimans?
Yeah, what type of caimans are you getting? Spectacle.
I mean, I think you will be spectacles. Spectacle caiman. They're the more common.
Jeff Lee's mic has penguins hanging from his ceiling.
He does.
He does.
They stay about 4 to 5 foot. Yeah, it's still pretty big when you're wrestling with the bastard when he's hungry.
Yeah, but
are you gonna start doing some Crocodile Dundee satellite things, diving on them, pinning them down, masking tape in the mouth up when you want to clean out the pond? Do they not? Do they have to be on heat? Do they have to be kept?
They need a heat lamp.
Yeah, they need heat and stuff like that. Yeah.
They are a crocodilian and a slower grower. Yeah.
No, caimans aren't. Oh, the crocodilian. Yeah, sorry.
They are crocodilian.
They are crocodilian, but caimans. The black caiman's probably one of the largest crocodilians. Ooh. You watch the board, mate, because you can't handle this boy. That's what it is.
It's bitchy tonight, isn't it? It's Jeff, you are the same size as a penguin. Thought that was a Porsche. I think Paul fancies Mick. I think he does as well.
He does, mate. He does.
That love-hate relationship, can't you? You can see it blossoming.
Yeah.
The man crush thing.
That's it. He likes a chunky hunk.
I wouldn't want to scrape one of them. No, me neither. Hello, that boulder. Yeah, imagine scraping one of them. Yeah, no thanks. Well, that's been a laugh and a giggle tonight anyway, if not else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, though, as we have mentioned, as we touched on earlier on, don't forget to send me your emails for all those that might be interested at wanting to come down and go to the Adam Beyer event with us. Darren Georgie Coy says, haha, man crush. Good job with the fence, mate. Nice of you to do a job and a favour for your neighbour, mate. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, ever tried sumo wrestling? Are you asking?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Me and you will get it on, mate. Find some mud down at the farm.
Mud wrestling's favourite one.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's people's project next on Pond? Well, I'm not saying no, because if you say that somebody else goes out and do it, and all these, people looking for ideas for the next things, or what's coming up, and what they're doing. I see you.
We've got things in the pipeline, haven't we?
Yeah.
Weather.
Yeah.
It's a case of finishing what we've started, isn't it? On majority.
On that one.
Yeah, on that one. There's a couple more projects that
We need to crack on with them. Really.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get them done before spring.
Yeah, it would.
Like I say,
100%. We've got a few projects.
Yeah, but at least three.
Mine. Yeah.
That's 5.
It's going to be a busy couple of months, isn't it?
Yeah, cancel Christmas.
Start Christmas.
That's a challenge. You ever tried sumo? That's what I thought. Oh, Simon, that sounds like a challenge to me. That's
good.
Getting one of those inflatable suits, mate. You can just smash them all over the place.
Fuck the inflatable suit. You've seen the size of me.
For Paul.
Paul, yeah.
Oh,
I've got to give the little Willie the Wimp ass Northerner a chance.
He could wear his lycra underneath. Little.
Yeah, I want to wear him his mankini,
launch him all over the place.
Him in his mankini with his little earmuffs on.
Oh, there you go. It's official. Paul, you're getting a bit personal now. Please tone it down.
Yeah, right.
On this evening.
Paul's not going to turn shit down.
This is a bit of banter they've had for a fair few weeks. It's like
right. He knows I'm taking the piss, and he takes piss with me. He's all right.
Bag of sugar. That's what's left of me donuts.
Sugar.
Yeah, donuts. His wife's been to a fair. She's come home feeling sick. Dad's nicked all the donuts.
Throwing up upstairs. I've had donuts. Just a wrap.
Water heated in their building, which the room has to be heated, going through dangerous animals license now.
Yeah.
It's a right pain. Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah.
A good way of getting rid of everybody you didn't want hanging around, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same. I'm switching off the UV and switching off one of the air pumps.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
Well, yeah, colder waters holds more oxygen. You don't necessarily need some. You only need a bit for it to keep it moving around, keeping water circulation. I'm laughing because I just said teacher skeggy.
Yeah.
There is a line, Paul.
You're not across it.
It might just be banter from Paul, but others can be offended by it, Cupcake.
Yeah, that's true. Me and you, Paul.
He said it meant in jest, though.
I know he is. Paul's not like everybody knows what Paul's like. If he's got beef with you, he'd tell you he's got bloody beef with you. He's not a shrinking violet, is he? Come on.
No, but others could be offended.
Yeah.
Those we would like to apologise.
Yes.
If you are. Get a grip.
No. I understand other people could be apologise. So you got to make sure you direct it at me, Paul.
Yeah. So I mean, Skeggy and Twisted might be feeling offended that you're not picking on them. So share the love, Paul. Pick on everybody. You can't be singling anybody else. Well, I don't know about you guys.
But has anybody else got anything to talk about?
I personally haven't got, but I'm more than happy to carry on. Has anybody else got anything else they want to talk about? LOL. LOL, I can get a group.
Does anybody want to pop on for 10 minutes and tell us what's up and coming? And
No.
Like used to smash him all over the place. Drinking Violet. He's ultraviolet. Oh, dear me. What? Your unrequited love and all that.
yeah,
Get Baldy on. Get Baldy on. What do you mean? Get him on what? Just for men adverts. That was his point. He's got nowhere. Anybody else got any of you out there? It's got smashed the back doors in. Some people could be offended. You are all crazy. Yeah,
we are, mate.
that's definitely
Welcome to the mad.
Yeah, welcome to the madness, which is
GKP.
Yeah, we just like having a good laugh, that mate, and talk about fish and koi and get everybody involved, which that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's a laugh and a giggle. It's not. It doesn't have to be serious, does it? If we're serious, then there's the fun in that.
No, but like I say, but on Paul's behalf, I do take the piss out of him. He takes the piss out of me every week. It's just one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you switch off the air in the moving bed?
No.
Or reduce the pond? Wouldn't be a moving bed if you switch air off. It'd be a
static.
static bed.
Yeah.
Canon Lenses says sponsorship deal, Gaz. You want to sponsor me?
No, he's on the bad just for men again.
You bastard. Never switch off moving bed air. No, it won't be like a won't be a moving bed if you switch it off. It'd be a
bacteria.
Leave the moving bed air running.
Yeah.
A good lad. I'm after a small steel tank, 2 foot. Small steel tank, 2 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot to use as a log burner. Right. Get one fabricated, mate. That sort of size, it costs next to no. But it doesn't. It won't. You'd have to have some
one of the small oil
steel. You'd have to. Aren't all oil? Burners and that lot. Aren't they all log burners? Aren't they all cast?
The cast.
Yeah.
I think they're cast, aren't they?
But an old small oil drum would work.
Not as I've got to do with it. I can burn an old throw an oil drum. You've seen me do it.
Oh, that was a proper cast iron old bin.
Yeah.
You bloody made it glow like demon eyes through that within 20 minutes.
Turn off the air pump. Turn off in the pond air around 10 degrees. The waters will hold plenty of oxygen at lower temps. It'd be boring without the banter. It would, mate, 100%.
It would, mate. Never
trust anyone that said turn off all air pumps and air for winter.
No.
Geggy, you're not trusted. Nick told you about the industrial food warmer called a Bain Maris. Drums inside an old washing machine work great.
Oh, Bain Marie.
Oh, Bain Marie, yeah.
Oh, did I say that wrong?
No, you didn't say it wrong. It was typed wrong.
Bain Marie,
yeah. Drums inside an old washing machine. Yes. England AV, well, funny that Ricky Stadart said exactly the same on his live last night. Yeah. It's to put pond pipe through as a heat exchange. Loads of shitloads of coil pipe. Copper pipe.
Yeah.
Inside, wrap a copper pipe round your actual burner itself.
Yeah.
It conducts the heat, warms the water as it goes through. It doesn't need to actually be in it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't need to be
around
your
chimney. The heat, a lot of heat's lost out of the chimney. Spiral
it around
your chimney.
Mate,
the flow for that though would have to be really slow for it to do any
It's surprising, Mick. You think about it. You shower. That's all it has is a little cup of pipe.
A little
round.
cup of coil, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
How they work. It's a spiral coil, isn't it?
Eating
Yeah,
elements on either side, isn't it?
Like a worm for
Yeah,
moonshine.
Yeah.
Black Friday. Can any pond suppliers offer a decent discount on high-end products? Are their hands tied? Draco filters with bio bead for 1,800 instead of 2,500. Sharpie seems interested in buying a poly what? Sharpie seems interested in buying a polyroo. Yeah, but you don't want your pond water running through copper pipe. Why not?
No, I didn't think you would.
Oh no, you get the copper element coming through, wouldn't it? But
It's poisonous.
yeah, shit.
But guess what? Some of the pond treatments that you use,
Contain copper.
yes,
There's copper in some koi foods.
yes.
But also, the main constituent of tantalizing is copper, which is pretty damn toxic to fish.
Tantalizing.
Yes, but copper pipes not into pond kills koi. Has to be stainless pipe. Well, use stainless then.
It's bloody expensive.
Yeah, that wouldn't be cheap at all, would it?
No.
Any more?
My advice would be to warm the air rather than the water. Then you haven't got to mess about and worry about contaminating and.
Yeah, that's when we went to. What was it called? What was the name of his place?
Oaks.
The Oaks. He had a solid fuel burner in there. He warmed the polytunnel, didn't he? And that warmed his water.
Yes, I mean that's what I used to do with my fish room. I never heated the individual tanks. It was the ambient air what I used to eat, and I used to do it on a 180 watt bar heater. I mean,
And I
think anything.
I think your fluctuations will be lower as well, the lesser of your temperatures.
Yeah, because the water cools down.
Cool down gradually rather than stick a load of hot water in and the fish like.
Yes, they do, mate. They use a dosing system that contains like electrolysis and some kind of thing to do that.
Yes, yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah,
Like
I mean that's what they call it, electrolysis, isn't it?
Yeah, electric pulse through the copper that alters the ions in the water that fucks the algae somehow.
Yeah.
Stops it forming. Yeah.
Life around the corner.
Anyway.
Just thinking out loud, the way filters have progressed over the years, what sort of filter will be the next futuristic thing? I think this is for Nip. Mike Bass says, I have a heat exchange that I don't use.
Yeah.
I bend in stainless round the flue. You had never heard of pipe benders? Piece of piss, mate. You just put it in it and it rolls it out. It comes out.
Steel pipe.
Or strong man.
Yeah.
Or a pipe. Yeah. Pipe bending's easy these days.
Around his neck to bend it round.
You know, Nick's been doing some.
Yeah.
Filter house at 21 degrees air.
Yeah.
Exactly, Skegster.
Yeah.
Exactly, Skeg. Exactly. Your house is full of copper pipes where most people's waters come from and where we get all this pond water that we top back up as house with. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Simon. But I just wanted to say what they say.
Yeah.
But all Japanese koi are the best koi. Japanese koi the best koi.
No.
Again,
No.
I don't know. I do believe there are some damn good British koi nowadays. Some of the British koi that are out there are, I would quite easily say,
on par.
An equal match. On par, yeah. 100%.
I would say that
it's
British,
the prestige.
A lot of the British koi are superior to Israeli koi.
No.
Oh, that didn't work, did it? That didn't get the response I was hoping for.
I think. I mean, I don't like Israeli koi, as you know why. But
because you pick crap ones.
I didn't pick a crap one. It was beautiful. When it just ended up being
Don't know with Steph. All I'm saying, Steph's one that she's got's nice.
yeah,
Just
it ended up being like Chiramundi within like 2 weeks after buying it. But I think Japanese koi, you would say Japanese koi they've got the best reputation. I wouldn't say they're the best in general, because what we get over here are not the best.
The armpit stuff anyway, aren't they? Unless you've got real deep pockets.
Unless you've got
out there and back,
deep coinage.
We are pretty much, whatever they send over here is
Stuff that normally
what people in Japan don't want.
Yes.
Yeah.
To an extent. If you've got deep pockets, you can go and
it's about time I ate on one of my lives once.
Didn't expect to say that, mate.
What?
Didn't see that coming, did we?
No, we didn't see that coming. No, it's koi. Koi are what people make of them. There are good koi and there are bad koi, or not so good. From all the dealers.
This is a good one. Daz, I think you're correct there. Don't know which Daz, because he didn't specify.
Probably trying to give a bit.
Thank God someone gave me the right response.
This is a good one. In all seriousness, beauty is in the eye of the knee holder. Forget where they come from. Pick from the heart.
Yes. Yeah.
Easy if you have the equipment. Mike Bass, PM me, please. I think so, Daz. Aquascape.
Iogen system, yeah. You're right,
G2 EPA.
It's the ions.
It's the ion. It's the what's it called? It's the electrolysis.
Yeah,
system.
It affects the structure of the cells in the algae or something. Stops it forming a chain. It just breaks it up into little bits.
Yeah. It's electrolysis. That's how it works.
Don't bloody work. I've tried it before. It made no difference whatsoever.
You can make it. You can do it yourself.
Yeah. I'd end up electrocuting all the fish.
We're going to get another one. Two in one night. We don't often get this. And it's a retaliation. British are superior because they aren't exposed to KHV. Israeli koi that I have had lost their colour.
Exactly, mate. That's what happened to mine.
Bullshit statement of the week. Here we go.
Who's that to?
This was much more better when everybody else calls it out. At Skeggy. KHV is endemic in the UK. Of course, they're exposed to KHV.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Skeggy give him one. Balding Reefers give Skeggy one.
So
Skeggy's used to it though, Jack. He always gets them.
so therefore, the Japanese are endemic for KHV. So are Israeli. So are Polish fish. Because as soon as they come into this country, get mixed with other fish, that means they can get the KHV. So it means no fish is, once it goes into the ponds, no fish is.
What was the massive die-off in Poland in the rivers?
That was to do with.
Was that
no, I don't think it was KHV. I think it was a parasite, some kind of parasite. I think. But no, like I say, so
what he said.
Was it?
No,
I'm
eating, so I can't read out what Skeggy said. So I said what he said.
Every Israeli koi
is exposed to KHV. I have several high-end Jap koi that have list of colours.
That's what I'm saying. As soon as they go into British ponds, I don't care where they've come from, they can have KHV. If that pond's got KHV, don't matter where the koi come from. I don't really think so. So you can't. Nobody can say, "Oh, these are KHV or they're KHV." At point of sale from the farm or from the farm where they're bred, they can say that. as soon as they reach the UK and go into UK water, that's worth nothing from anywhere in the world.
Excuse me, guys. I'm getting my own back on these 2 for ones.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think though, Gaz? Do you think that it's correct what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good the importers are. Once they come into the country, if they're exposed to KHV, then whether it be at a dealer's or from someone else's pond or whatever, it's compromised, isn't it? So
it's like sleeping sickness.
Yeah.
Is there a link there for mum, shouldn't there, for blood flow?
Because you've had sleeping sickness before, haven't you, Gaz? Once in that one fish.
Yeah.
And luckily you
caught
it.
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
My case as well, didn't he? He managed to cure it.
Yeah,
he found it.
He had it in a little
Shiro or something.
No, it was a little
Soragoi?
Not Soragoi, Chagoy. What's turned into an achiever. And he put it into a blue vat with heat in it and salt, like we told him to, for a week. And he did it for a week. He got it back up to the temperature, and then he reintroduced it to the pond, and it was fine.
Sorry.
It's one of those. It's one of those things where people say, "Oh, KH this, KH that, KH that." Any pond, any place can get it at any time.
Well, if it's transferable from something flying from somewhere and it comes from wild to an environment, I suppose it could get anywhere at any time, couldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, even koi come in with it, don't they?
Simon Shear says, but an open log burner wouldn't be cost effective nor efficient, as I've got
the Tortibus firebox and takes 3 hours
for a full burn unless you're using oak
posts.
Plus 5. Unless you're using oak, possibly 5 hours. Better off with gas.
Depends if you're
glass door type,
or if you've got shitloads free like I have.
Yeah, if you're a landscape gardener and you chop down trees for a living.
Yeah.
You can have as much as you want. Can you add a sieve filter onto a multi-bay filter as a modification?
I would have thought so.
You can add a sieve filter to anything prior to going through to your filter.
Yeah, if it's from a bottom drain to the sieve, then pump from the sieve to the multi-bay. Yeah.
Or couldn't you just have it gravity going into the multi-bay from the sieve?
No, because a sieve has to pump from the bottom.
All right.
Don't it?
I don't know. I've never used a sieve.
Yeah, I think you have the mesh. The water goes down.
Yeah, but if you had the sieve tray higher up.
Oh, you have it. If you had it
That's
higher.
what I meant. Yeah.
Blue at the boo.
What?
Blue at a boo. Random. Jack, but Israeli koi are deliberately exposed to it.
Yes.
Yes.
Cheers, Skeggy. We'll be in touch tomorrow. I agree, Skeggy. Daz on camera. All koi come from Japan, bloodlines, Poland, English, so all same.
Yeah,
they're basically the same.
I suppose in the grand scheme of things, yes. Yes, Jamie, I have on mine. Oh, Skeggy, Twister don't mix his words.
No, that's it.
But for good valid reason.
Yeah. Yeah, we know that, don't we?
Look at Adam B at New Forest Koi.
And New Forest Koi. Right.
Yeah, New Forest Koi, they producing some nice fish.
Yeah.
Very nice fish. I mean, as we know, Vince.
Oh, Adam Bayer, sorry. Man,
yeah.
God, man.
Yeah.
You helped me then for a second.
Adam Bayer, the shower. Vince will tell you how amazing some of the New Forest Koi fish are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Say it loud, Nipping Koi. All koi come from Japan bloodlines, Poland, English, so all the same. Is right, because it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jap koi are the best. There's a reason all breeders source out their lineage.
No, they've just been doing it longer. They're not the best.
They
Must
have
be.
the provenance. They have the provenance, though, don't they? It's an ancestral kind of
Well,
generation.
it's
and stuff like
information
that. In a month from now.
generations. And there'll be some things.
Israeli koi, been going around 30 years. Polish koi, 20 years. So they haven't had the time to be where the Japanese are at the moment.
Yeah.
But as things progress, they will take off. As the English koi.
I'm sure there's a lot of things that the Japanese keep to themselves as well that they won't share the information.
No.
Just for the record, this is me reading this out. Israeli koi might be KHV resistant, but they all carry it and can infect your koi.
Yes. But I don't think they can't be resistant because there's not a medication out there for KHV to kill KHV, so they can't be resistant to it. I'm sure there's no treatment for KHV, so the only treatment for KHV, if a dealer got KHV, is death. It's culling. So there's no treatment you can do.
Why do they expose it to it then? Or is that another BS statement of the week?
It could be an hearsay thing, really, to me, to be honest with you, because because people make bold claims what they can't back up in things, can't they? And
you can get fish that are
KH resistant.
Yeah, but they can still be carriers. That's the problem.
So they're not resistant to it, then, are they? If they can be carriers.
They will not show symptoms themselves, and they'll be fine. They'll probably never get KHV.
Yeah, but they've got KHV.
They can infect all the other fish around them with.
Yeah, but if they're carriers of KHV,
We've
means they've got it.
Yeah, we're
going to get, but it's not necessarily going to kill them.
Yes, they are Japanese, UK, Israeli. There is one farm in the world that isn't. Steph, all Israeli koi are vaccinated and then exposed to KHV to stress test the vaccine. I had a very long discussion with Paula Reynolds about it.
But
Putin happened to the.
Oh, is it Putin that killed all those fish then? It puts me in the water.
Oh, come on! Fucking
There's loads of them being dying over there from something, aren't there?
Come on, poor Putin is getting blamed for everything, isn't he?
Why not?
Oh yeah, this is a bit of a thing, any but
I'm a fucking idiot, isn't it? So why not? The pond can have KHV. I've just done this with CFAS. Your new koi will die and the others will be fine.
Yeah.
So something that if the fish in the pond have had KHV and they've survived it, they'll be fine. The new fish that bring can pick it up and then die from it. Is that what you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
As your current koi are immune now. Yeah, there you go. Black is white, white is black. Not always, Jack, but that can happen. The ones that survive KHV have a certain level of a natural immunity that
naive fish won't.
Fish won't. Fish won't. Right.
Yeah. So once you've really got KHV in your pond, then your pond's pooped.
Screwed.
Pooped.
Yeah. So
you may as well just fill it in.
Ideally, you should be breeding fish that have got the immunity to KHV. Should be crossing those with each other to produce a strain of fish that's immune to KHV.
There's no treatment for KHV, so I don't know.
There's no treatment for it. Wait, how do you think they've developed trees that are resistant to things like Dutch elm? That's a classic one.
Oh yeah. But I mean,
They've got
if
resistant
people saying-
strains now.
if people are saying that KHV isn't treatable or curable, so there'll always be KHV.
Oh yeah, it'll always be there.
Naive fish. Sorry, naive being the fish that don't have KHV. I've just done the course on it, mate. Is Gaz eating the Maccadees? No. Sandwich is
Mackie D's.
from Mackie Kitchen.
Yeah.
From my not immune, but develop antibodies to keep them alive until it mutates. There are so many strains of KHV now. Some give no symptoms at all, not even gill necrosis.
Necrosis.
It's
Yeah.
technical now, isn't it? We're all becoming fish doctors. Daz, I have a question for you. Do you think the government will stop people using log burners in the future? A lot of places can't use log burners full stop, mate. It depends whether you're not in a clean burning zone or not.
Yes, smokeless zone or not.
I mean, here,
even then, you're
in my area.
Yeah.
In my area now, you're not allowed to have any. At the minute, you're not allowed to have barbecues. You're not allowed to have any bonfires. Oh, bonfires have been stopped in your garden now, completely. Yeah.
Shit. Well, there's plenty going at bonfire night.
Tell me about it. But now that what's called, you're not allowed bonfires at all in a your property.
Damn it! I've got loads of stuff to burn.
As Nikai says, okay, more resistant to KHV. Fuck the man, fuck the government. Government is run by and all that. I agree. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't reckon even Josh source Japanese parents. They all do, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Adam Byers got fish from
Everywhere.
Japan, Poland, all places. Well, everybody does, don't they?
Well,
They
why
need
would
to do to
day.
bring different bloodlines together, because they become stagnant and fish become weak, and generations after generation of breeding the same things. Just
the Japanese have done all the legwork, haven't they? At the end of the day, before it's not to use their fish as breeding stock.
But how did Japan get over the earthquakes when all their fish and stocks and everything got nailed? Where did they get all those stock from again? To start
but you've got the North Island breeders as well, and then you've got the Central Belt.
So they've got well in that area. They'll have had to buy in a shitload of fish again to start all over again.
The breeding
or
stock,
bring back stock from other farms that didn't get affected.
Yeah.
KHV will not kill all fish, just the majority, which is where the term resistant comes from.
Yeah.
40 years after looking after koi, I have to say, Baldwin is the worst possible. Come on, man.
Come on, mate. Don't be.
Let's not
start being rude or.
Yes, but we have a different biosecurity.
Or being rude. The guy don't need that. So please, mate, if you can help your opinions, please. We don't want to be seeing that.
Yes, but we have different biosecurity. We can take sperm and eggs on site, but not the Jap koi. You can't breed resistant. KHV does not penetrate the eggs.
No.
Of course, yeah.
Mind blowing.
Yeah, I don't understand, Skeggy. Yeah, I spent a long time on the phone to the woman who first identified KHV, and advised CFAS, and who have ignored a lot of advice and her studies. So,
yeah.
Do you understand, Jack? Eco-friendly log burner. What your egg statement was about. Is Gaz worried about being cancelled by YouTubers' censors? Is Gaz
What's
worried
that
about
about?
being cancelled by YouTubers' censors? Censors for what, bud?
No, we just don't want that kind of. We just don't want that kind of bullshit on here. Simple as that.
No, I don't think he's talking
comment.
about
All right.
that. No bonfires.
Damn right.
Laughing face, I think. Cannon. No, I've stated it and I've said it before.
We don't want it.
It's your opinion. You're entitled to it, as everybody is.
Yeah.
But if I start going down those lines, I'm as bad as the people that are called out for being assholes, and that's not what I'm about. If that's a censor, then yeah, it's censored. But at the end of the day, it's there for everybody to read. They can read it because it's in the comments. People can see it. So
Yeah. Don't
censored,
worry, Paul. We'll go X-rated later.
yeah, bonfires in your property don't work out too well. Sorry. Paula Reynolds did a lot of research. At least you're laughing about it, mate. Paula Reynolds did a lot of research on fish spawning in ponds with KHV. If the eggs are removed to the fresh water before they hatch, the fry don't have KHV. The eggs protect them.
Yeah.
At Nipping Koi, I have put an email in your Logburner vlog comment. Correct. Which is why we can get Jap parents in Poland, and the eggs and the sperm allow them on the actual farm, hence why we can still remain KHV status free. CFAS listed to Paula's advice. CFAS listened to Paula's advice.
Yeah.
Don't worry about You did not read out the full comment that someone left regarding government. Yeah, it's because we need to talk about Koi.
It's
And,
politics, not
about
sport.
or to slag each other off. It's just
Boring, man.
yeah, politics, religion, and stuff like that. We don't like that kind of thing.
my simple rules are political, religious, sexual orientation is not needed in with a Koi community.
No.
So let's just leave it there. Don't need to be racist. Don't need to be sexist. Don't need to be religious. Don't need to bring up politics. There's nothing with any of those four categories that involve Koi. So
No.
TBR thought that started out outside first. CFAS didn't listen to all of it. And before we go down the realms of another continuous ear bashing of CFAS did, KHP, KH didn't, it's been good. I've enjoyed this.
It's been good.
Nice to hear lots of comments and different opinions from all sides.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. We're not experts. We're just here to
Thank
learn.
you, PDB. Appreciate that. If I had to do the same, then that would make me as bad as.
Yeah, of course it would.
I don't believe in any of those four categories need to be brought into it.
Yeah.
And then that way, then we're not offending, upsetting, or discriminating anybody. That's not what I'm on about. I was running you not read out because worried YouTube. No, YouTube don't. They don't censor you, mate, in that sense. If you get a complaint about it, then you might get a counter strike at you or something along them lines. But all the same, mate, I choose to read some comments out. If I feel like they're being too personal, I'll read them ones out about Mick all day long, back and forth, because I know Paul's having a laugh. I know Mick's having a laugh.
Yeah.
But when you get in personal, nobody's come here to be insulted, and I'm not going to be an insulter. So I'm not going to read out an insult. If you want to insult him, he's probably already read it anyway. So if he's insulted by it, then that's on him. If you feel better for it, then that's on you. I don't need to read it out. Lisa Lee says, well said, Gaz, with a thumbs up. Busy Bee says, exactly. CFAS again. So raid Mick Pond then. I agree, but that is my benefit, fair enough. Job's a good one. Right, chap.
Paul.
It's been a good laugh. Great audience again. Thanks very much for everybody that's been coming back week in, week out. Usual thing, guys. Do us a huge favour. Smack that thumbs up a bit more on occasion. Share with a friend. Like. Subscribe. Till next time. Keep smiling. And we shall leave you on this one.
Pac-Man.
Take it easy, all. Catch you all later on.
All right.
Good night,
Bye,
all.
everybody.
No.